What's up, everybody? It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for an all-new Socially Awkward Studios. We got your dude, Steve-O. And me, I'm your boy, Froyo. It's Friday night. The drinks are tight. Let's have some fun.
Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Socially Awkward. I'm Steve-O.
I'm Matthew.
And we have, you ready for this, Matthew? 1, 2, 3, friends of the show! The Geeks Who Eat are back, Sarah and Stubbs. How are you guys?
What's up?
Good.
Yeah, everything's good. We are doing great.
Hell yeah.
We are doing great. Yeah, Matthew picked up some delicious beer.
Hey, you're welcome.
And Stubbs made a delicious drink.
Fuck yeah, he did.
And actually,
daiquiri.
The classic daiquiri.
Of course, I was about to say we like to dive into the show and everything like that, but I have to commend Matthew.
Why?
Because you did a badass thing when you went for your beer.
Yeah.
Do you not remember?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
absolutely.
I was like 5 minutes in and the show tanked.
Did a little switcheroo on some brew action. Somebody wanted to taste the grape IPA and the peach IPA, so I swapped it out for a little Elysium Super Fuzz. So, because this was the last box, and there was like somebody that wanted to take the box, and I got it. And so I did a nice thing and switched some beers out.
Aww.
And got some beers in return.
Yeah, so I thought that was...
It was a beer exchange. Beer exchange. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, but I want to give you a shout out for that one. Oh, thanks, man.
And also, we have to give a shout out to somebody else.
Who?
There was a gentleman who liked our 4i radio page. I was debating if we wanted to go with the first name, but I think Matthew wants to go with the last name.
I just like his last name.
So
that's what I'm going to call him by.
No, go right ahead.
Nagy.
So yeah, I thought it was I was all like, I went to the page and I was like, oh, cool.
Shout out to Nagy.
Shout out to Nagy, and I was all like, oh, this is amazing. And then I look at the gentleman commented as well. He's all like very it was like good programming, very interesting, and I'm just like, what show did he listen to?
Yeah.
But Matthew's probably right.
I thought Crichton Cast.
Crichton Cast. So you might be right. You never know. It could be Power Rangers.
I was gonna say it could be the Power Rangers.
It could be Power Rangers, but I'm very wondering if he stumbled upon something else. It's just like, this is the shit. Like, he's like, this is my jam right here, kind of thing. So
Yeah, Nagy, leave a comment. Tell us what show you're listening to.
Yeah, we'd love to hear from you.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show. So you see that? If you tweet us back, if you like us, if you comment on something, we'll probably mention it on the show because it happens very rarely.
We'll probably call you by your last name.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what it is. Matthew might be like, this is a cool first name.
Maybe.
Yeah. What if it's like Lance?
That's not that cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lance. I don't.
Well, if it's like Lance and the last name's like Penis Burger. Well, no, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that would definitely be Penis Burger.
I was like, Mr. Penis Burger. I forgot. Yeah, that's
Mr. Penis Burger if you're nasty.
Man's like, this show has really gone downhill since I commented.
Their content only gets better and better. Hi guys, how are you?
Yes.
Welcome back. It's so good to see you.
It's been a long time. It's been like a month.
You know what? I will.
We missed you. I mean, we saw Steve-O because we did, Be Horror.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen you in like over a month. We went to San Diego Comic-Con and survived.
I know. We have to talk about it.
I mean,
we have a lot of stories. I mean, we talked about some of them on Be Horror.
we got stories, guys.
Oh shit.
Stories.
Oh, okay.
Hold up, I'm about to pour myself another drink, okay? We got stories tonight.
Stories tonight.
All right.
Okay, just go right ahead. Just let us know what it is.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll drink the rest of my... I'm literally sitting here with like 2 drinks in front of me.
All of us are sitting here with 2 drinks in front of us.
And I'm always like, which one do I want?
I'm sorry. Stubbs is responsible. He's driving tonight, so he only is sitting with 1 drink in front of him.
There we go. No, womp womp.
Womp,
That's a very
womp.
responsible thing to do.
Aggie's like, this was a wrong time to quit drinking.
Nagy, friend of the show. Okay, so yeah, you guys did San Diego Comic-Con. You guys did a cooking demonstration.
We did do a
Yes,
cooking demonstration
first
at Whole
demo.
Foods.
And-
It was scary.
So
Yeah.
I have questions about that because when it first popped up, I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm going to go. And I said I'm going. And then it was like, hey, you guys got like, it's not like exactly how it, but hey, you guys got like 10 minutes before the shit sells out. And then it was like, oh, okay. And then it was like, oh, this shit sold out. Sorry.
You could have still showed up.
That's what I figured. I was like, it's Whole Foods.
And
Like,
hello, friends of the show,
I
you
know.
text me and I would have got you in. I would have walked up there and been like, they're with us.
this guy's coming
See,
in.
this is the thing. Like,
Get this guy in now.
Like-
I get up there. I'm like, fuck all y'all.
Matthew and I
You're
are
about to
used to
see
that.
some hamburgers. Yeah.
Like, especially when you're like, oh, here, it's like you enter the contest, boom, you get these movie passes and stuff like that. But it's like, oh yeah, you can just be like, oh, I know these people, you can come on in. I'm all like, yeah, but I don't want to do that. Be like, it's okay. Like, I don't want to be becoming the douchebag of like,
No,
I have a local
really-
podcast, that's why you have to go in. Okay, yeah.
You're fucking walking back.
Realistically, it
Ray's
didn't
World.
sell out, so there
That's
was plenty of room for extra
Okay.
people to show up. So, like, next time we do a demo or something, come on out.
Absolutely.
You'll
Okay.
get some free burgers and some free
Yeah, I
beer.
want-
How was it? I was
Our
very intrigued.
burgers were the business.
Were they?
Turned out good. Our burgers were good.
There's
it was
some
a
older
real
gentleman-
Deal. I was mic'd
Was it
up.
Nagy?
Yeah,
No.
I was gonna say Nagy.
Some older
Fuck,
gentleman
this episode
did
should have
tell
been called
me
Nagy.
it was awful. He's like, these burgers are a little overcooked, and I'm like, excuse me, sir, I didn't cook these burgers. Whole Foods cooked these burgers. Can you please not tell me that my burgers are overcooked? Because I just came up with the recipe.
Right.
Just saying.
Mic drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to the Nagy cave so
Yeah,
I can create a
dude.
better brew.
But we were happy that people came out, and it
Absolutely.
went pretty well. And Matthew had to do all the talking.
Yeah,
Nice,
yeah,
man.
we had one microphone, so
Oh, okay.
emceeing our super awesome Whole
So,
Foods.
yes,
demo.
Matthew did all the talking. I did all the shouting because I had no microphone.
Should have
Yeah.
called us. We've been like, hey, we
I know you guys could have hooked us up.
Yeah.
Yeah. We brought it out. and
I don't know.
What kind of microphone you
Yeah,
want?
what do you want?
You want
Matthew
condenser?
didn't show up with his yes RSVP, so
Oh, it's on you, dude. Oh, ouch! See, I had them on earlier, so I'm like in the clear right now.
I know. I got you. I got it. Yeah. I'm out here in the wings by myself, so. No.
it's okay. We
No,
didn't
for
poison
sure.
your drink. It all came from one bottle.
Good, because I'm about to down the rest of it.
There's more.
I know.
I know.
But trying to save it so I can at least take one of those weird selfies, where you're just like, look at the drink I'm having. But the glass is actually really cool
Well,
too. So
I might have taken a
Oh,
video.
those are our
yeah, but
vintage
you look
glasses.
good on film. I'm like,
Oh, Matthew brought you guys the vintage ones.
Yeah.
I found those in a thrift shop in Bisbee.
Nice.
I think those are the ones I found in Bisbee, right? That I brought home from my bachelorette trip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was them.
So those are vintage Nick and Nora glasses.
The etching in them is very cool for the people at home.
It's got like a little star.
It's
and
got
some
like
stripes.
a star and some like sticks with leaves and stripes and it's all like engraved and like you just rub your hands around it and it's like, oh shit, am I about to cut myself? And you're like, nope, because it's Craftsman.
So if you don't know what a Nick and Nora glass is,
I
it's like
don't.
it's a very small like champagne coupe looking glass. It's about 3.5 ounces and or 3 ounces usually, and
I feel like a hummingbird could make a nest in it.
yeah, it's about hummingbird
This
size.
is
So
this is a
imagine-
very common.
that is a
this-
good observation.
This is a very common
see
glass
that.
Yeah, I
to
can
see in
see
like
that.
a craft cocktail bar. Like
Oh,
these
yeah.
this is how a lot of craft cocktails are served.
Oh fuck.
We don't know because
Dude,
Matthew
we
and I
like-
are like, what's on tap?
I know.
You know what though?
I know,
You
dude,
say
for sure.
you say that, but a lot of craft cocktail bars are actually doing batched cocktails on tap. When we were in San Diego for Comic-Con, we went to Cat's Eye Lounge or something. It was this tiki bar. Well, it
Oh,
was a
okay.
bar that did tiki-ish stuff most of the time. I don't think they did tiki all the time, or
Yeah, no, they
It was just their tiki season when you showed up.
I don't know. I was
it's
don't know.
popular. They jumped on the bandwagon.
Yeah, exactly.
Or was it like when you go into a certain store, like the
It was
when-
seasonal.
Yeah, it's a seasonal. It's all like they're switching out, and so it's like half of it's still summer and the half is going into fall, and you're just like, you guys didn't plan this, did ya?
Tiki season.
But
Yes.
anyway, they had cocktails on draft,
Okay.
Okay.
which was super cool. We were like, whoa,
Yeah.
dang. I mean, Some cocktails you can't really do that with, but like general like easy ones, I'm sure you could do it pretty easily.
Yeah, most cocktails, unless they're very complicated to make. But
Mostly.
yeah.
As
Or
our
like
dog would
maybe
say.
the base, and then you just kind of add to it.
Yeah, you could probably do that too.
Yeah, I mean that's usually how it is, right? So you've got like
So then what would the point of having the base on tap be when you're just gonna pour it anyways?
Because you don't have
well,
to do as much.
it's
to
I mean
it.
it'll speed things up, right?
Oh,
so you've
yeah.
got like typically like
See?
behind the bar,
I
like
was
craft
smart for a
cocktail
second, but I
place, they've
doubted
got
myself.
like like these like they call them like cheater bottles where they have like part of the drink already mixed up.
Yeah,
But
and you
then-
put the thing in there. No, never
Yeah,
mind.
No.
yeah, the thing in the
The thing in the what? And
No,
then
those
when
are
they-
like when they measured like
the jiggers.
yeah, and you just like put the shot glass up to it and it pours in. It's like a perfect shot, and they're like, yeah.
Oh, so well,
had
yeah,
an
but
island
okay.
and shit.
So here's the thing: is like,
Yeah.
so yes, you do have to measure everything out. So now imagine if you have this like sort of like half pre-batched cocktail, you only have to measure out say one item versus the 4 or 5 that went into that batch.
Got it.
So when you're making 10 drinks at once, having to measure out only one item is way quicker and more convenient than having to measure out 5 for each drink.
For sure. Okay, for sure. I'm on
If
board.
that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's rad.
Yeah, so this place we went to, they had I think like 3 cocktails on tap.
3 or 5, yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
That's kind
I
of cool. Yeah.
I had a cool tiki drink there that like literally had a banana cut into the shape of a dolphin.
Oh, cool.
It was pretty neato. It even had pomegranate seed eyes. I was like,
Whoa.
totally
Dang.
amazing.
It had like the eyes, and then it had like
It
the
had a
mouth
little. It had a
open.
little blueberry, and it's like they cut like the end of the banana, where the like the stem is. They
Yeah.
cut it in half so it was like a mouth, and they put a little blueberry in there so it like had like a little ball in its mouth. It was like the coolest. I was like, wow, like
Wow.
pretty fun.
Yeah.
I
A plus garnish
That's
game.
crazy.
Yeah, their garnish game was on point. But it was funny because when we went there, we were so hot and uncomfortable and tired and cranky, and it was only like day 1. And we were already hot and cranky and
Yeah.
tired.
Yeah, I think that was. I mean, Comic-Con in general was pretty awesome, but the crowds were intense. Like, there's just like so much stuff going on, so many lines to wait in. So it wasn't all completely awesome.
So
But mostly we did a lot of pretty awesome stuff because we got in a lot of cases skip lines.
The
and-
joys of being press.
yeah,
Sweet.
so I was going to ask about that because what you when you guys came on Be Horrorcast, you were able to talk about pretty much like your kind of horror experience that was at San Diego Comic Con. So minus that, if you want to listen to that, go check out another Be Horrorcast. Shameless plug.
There's nothing shameless about that. That's a great podcast.
It's a good podcast, y'all.
But yeah,
If you like spooky
when
stuff.
you take it's funny because it's like when you take all that out, all the horror stuff out. Okay, what did you guys actually get to check out then? And use
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, just kidding. Just kidding. So
And the story died.
Yeah, no, the exhibit hall is crazy, right? So that like they have like these intense so I mean you've been to Phoenix Con before, so like the biggest booth there, they're like maybe
Steam Crow is the biggest booth at
Yeah.
Phoenix
Okay.
Comic Con.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's probably one of the biggest aside from like the big monster box, like mystery box sellers.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff. But like as far as like artistic, like art booths.
Oh yeah, that's.
But at
Steam Crow?
at San Diego, he's like on the medium to small side. In San
Yeah.
Diego.
Okay.
They have like these 30-foot tall. Like,
They
mega
had literally
displays that-
Nickelodeon had a pumpkin, or not a pumpkin, I'm sorry, a pineapple. I'm already in Fall Guys, sorry. They had like a SpongeBob pineapple that adults could walk through. Like it's that size.
Oh, wow.
Plus some stuff. And like it's all lit. It's all like lit and it's crazy. There's TVs. I mean, it's hot in there because everybody's got a TV. Everybody's
Yeah.
got these huge light displays. Warner Brothers had like a 2-level display. So all the like famous people and like all their like handlers and stuff could sit upstairs in this little like loft area. But this is all built in a convention center and it's temporary. So like think about how amazing these booths have to be to have like double layers
Yeah.
and like huge like stadium sized TV
I mean,
displays
every time we
and
walked past the Warner Brothers, I expected the Frenchman to like poke his head over the top and start taunting me in his ridiculous accent.
I am up in Warner Brothers. Where are you?
Your mother was a hamster
It's like,
and your father smells of elderberries.
I'm just trying to get to the other side of the con. That's all I'm trying to do. Oh, Waka Fester!
Well, you know what?
How are you smoking in here?
It's funny that you even say that because, like, every time you sit stuck in front of the Warner Brothers booth or the Fox booth, you have, like, these security guards going, move on, stop stopping, keep walking, and nobody listens. You're literally shuffling, like, 2 miles an hour, not even, maybe 1 mile an hour.
Like when they had signings, like, if you were, like, anywhere within, like, 4 aisles of Warner Brothers in the signing, it was just, like, butts to nuts.
Oh, my God.
Butts to nuts.
It was
Butts to
insane.
nuts.
But true story,
I wonder if
we
that's Warner Brothers'
actually
plan.
like it's funny because you think like how big San Diego Comic-Con is, like the convention center is like over a mile long. It's huge. We actually ran into people we knew. Not
Nice.
planned meetings, but like we saw Annabelle and her husband Alan there.
Right, that's
nice.
right.
And like
Yeah.
we ran into them. We kept texting and we're like, "Oh, we should meet up later. Okay, we should meet up." And we literally run into them.
Oh, that's cool.
And then we ran into Alan separately, like on a different day, and then we ran into Matthew's friend Sam. It was really bizarre. I met Ostrich Chow from Supernatural, the guy who plays Kevin Tran,
Oh,
who
nice.
died, sadly.
Yeah.
He was just standing like on the curb outside, chilling. Nobody notices him. He's just like standing there with his friend, and I'm like, trying to do that nonchalant thing where you like look at their badge to see their name because I don't want to be a racist and be like, all Asian people look alike. Like I don't want to be that person, but so I'm just like trying to like see like I'm like, am I crazy or is that really Ostrich Chow? Like so I like see
He's
his
like, hey,
badge.
you got my cosplay. And you're like, yeah.
So I like see it. I'm like, oh my gosh, can I get a picture? And he's like, yeah, sure, whatever. And just takes like a quick picture with me, and it was like nothing. Nobody else stopped. Like I just kept walking. He was standing there with his friend. Nothing.
Who else do we see on, like, Saturday or Sunday?
Famous people?
Yeah.
Horror people that we're not allowed to talk about because this is not the horror podcast.
No, you can talk about
Go listen to Be Horrorcast. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, what's his name? Yandu.
Oh, Michael Rooker. That
Michael
was on
Rooker.
Sun.
Oh,
We
yeah.
didn't actually get to stop and talk to him, but he did walk past us very quickly. True story. One of the PR firms we work with was his handler on like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So they were like hanging out with the celebs, and that was their celeb that they were hanging out with. So
Okay.
You know, if I was him, every time I would just go to the con and just keep walking the floor, just anytime you pass people, just be like, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Just like,
I think he pretty much was. There were pictures that came out of San Diego of him with like a Mary Poppins umbrella, and like he has fully embraced his Mary Poppinsdom.
oh, I love it.
Because like he knows that that's like what people want.
Oh man, no, like like everybody is becoming like a superhero and everything, that they're embracing like that character.
I've
like, kind of
heard,
thing.
I've heard though with him that like that line was improvised or something. Like one of the lines, like one of the famous lines from that movie. I think it was even the Mary Poppins, y'all. Like I think that's all improvised.
I wouldn't put it past me because I know James Gunn is just kind of like, hey, do this, but if there's something funnier, do it, kind of thing. So I mean, I know James Gunn is like, I'm not listening to this shit. My arch nemesis is listening to it, Nagy.
Maggie!
It's like, how did they know each other?
That's a funny line to improvise, though. Like,
Well, I mean, think about it. Like it makes sense. I mean, Disney and Marvel and the crossover of the two. But what else did we do? Like, what else cool stuff did we do?
All the outside events are pretty crazy, right? So, like, outside of the actual convention hall, you've got, like, all the major studios with their whatever project, like Midnight Texas.
Great
had
show.
one.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's good.
Such a good
Yeah, so-
show.
Oh, is
That
that
is
the
like-
new show on
NBC, the one by True Blood's writer.
Oh, it's by NBC.
Yeah.
Okay, because I saw. Okay.
I know, I've
It's
heard
like
of it.
it's literally a town in Texas that has vampires, werewolves, angels, everything, ghosts, like psychics, like they're all kind of like the outcasty weird kind of people, and it's actually a really good show.
Okay,
My gosh.
I think they are showing it on Hulu.
Yes, it is on Hulu.
Okay, because that's what I was trying to figure out. Because I'm like, I saw it, I was like, I want to check that out, and I think I added it. And I
It's
just haven't
totally
watched
worth
it yet.
checking out. It's
Okay,
a
no,
good
I
show.
want to. It sounds good.
Yeah.
We-
So anyways,
You
like,
literally
all
just told me, you're like, Western vampires, werewolves, angels. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
and
in.
witches.
and
Oh, and witches. Fuck, I'm in.
Yeah, no, it's a really good show. Like,
Throw in a talking dog, and I'll be like, ugh.
well, there's like the guy is a psychic and he talks to his ghost grandma. That's kind of a talk. Well, the
No.
werewolf. No, oh, I'm sorry, it's not a werewolf. It's a were-tiger.
Okay, now I'm in. I'm like, what the fuck's a were-tiger?
Sorry, I'm wrong. It's a were-tiger.
yeah.
How do you make
Great
that?
show.
Well,
Seriously,
yeah.
good show.
Dear
oh my gosh.
Google.
Yeah, so like Midnight Texas has an experience where you like walk through it. There's a bunch of like staged like scenes and character actors inside, and then they like, you know, they have some like effects going on, like the floorboards start shaking
that's
and
cool.
you know the smoke
Lighting up.
machine's going, and yeah, and so you walk through this like curated like tour of like, you know, they call them experiences.
Uh-huh.
But so like that's like just like all outside, like every block there's a big one set up. Like there was Stranger Things had one, Game of Thrones had one, Blade Runner had one.
Actually, it was Netflix. It wasn't just Stranger Things. It was like Netflix promoting all their new stuff,
Oh yeah.
like
Okay.
Defenders.
Yeah.
I forget what the Will
Defenders
Smith one is. There's like a Will Smith
Oh,
like
that's
orc
right.
one or something.
it's like Bright or Glow.
yes,
or,
bright.
Yeah,
I think it's bright.
Yeah,
Right.
like I heard the concept
It
of that.
doesn't
It's like
look-
it's like
you
it's
know what
like
it reminds me
modern
of?
day cops, but like
No. You know what it is? It's modern day like Alien Nation. Do you remember the show Alien Nation where it was like humans had to live with these aliens and they were kind of like skin color, but they had purple spots and kind of like a pointy head. Do you
Yeah,
remember? It was
yes.
like a
Yeah.
sitcom, like
Yeah.
a situation, like situational drama,
Yeah,
like
yes.
kind of like Law and Order but with aliens.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's what this reminds me of, and it's like a Will Smith movie, but instead of them being aliens, they're
They're
like
orcs.
orcs or
they're
something.
like,
yeah.
like literal.
I was like,
fantasy
when we're
tropes.
walking
They had
through the
orcs and
experience, I'm
elves.
like, literally like, this is
Well,
Alien Nation,
it-
but with like fantasy versus like Alien.
What's really interesting about that story though is like Will Smith left doing the Tim Burton Dumbo that they're planning on doing. Like he left that to do this, and I'm just like, wait, how bad was the script for the Dumbo movie?
Okay, let's
then?
be realistic. I like Disney. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Disney. I support everything they do. But let's be real. It's a live action Dumbo by Tim Burton.
Yeah, I'm like, what
where
are you
is this
do?
gonna go? Like,
Yeah.
the pink elephant scene is gonna be amazing.
Oh,
but
they'll probably do that all like stop
But you know what it's
motion
gonna
and
you know what it's gonna remind me of? It's gonna be like Carnival. Did you ever watch Carnival when it was
No,
on
It's on HBO.
HBO?
I know
It
what
was
you're
only
talking
two.
about, yeah.
It's gonna be like Carnival with elephants and Disney. I
Yeah.
mean, you already know that this is, and it's gonna be a little bit more like campy.
You think he throws the crows in?
Oh, that's a good question. He will, but not in the racist tones that they had in the Disney movie.
Yeah, but you know when director cut comes out, they're like, "This is
Are
what
those
we
the-
wanted."
Are those the three? Is it
Yeah,
two or three?
It's three.
the three crows.
Yeah, the three crows.
And they like walk around.
Yeah,
And they're like saying like all the colloquialisms of the time and like, you know, I'm not even gonna say them because
No,
Oh,
you're
I
good.
do remember.
remember,
I remember.
we talked about this.
I haven't watched Dumbo in so long.
They have to switch that because it's like look, if they bring in the original. They bring in the original crows. That's the gates to open to be like, "Song in the South is coming out." Like that's like the fucking floodgates. So they're like, "No. We'll make them pigeons."
do you
Dude,
know that
or-
it's only the United States that you can't
There's
find like
five
that?
of them.
That you
there's
could,
5.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, look how bad I was.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's
Like-
a murder of crows.
Yes.
Good call.
Oh, actually, you know what? Now if he makes it all like
I
if
forgot
it's
about the
all
one that has the
creepy,
house.
It's gonna be
The
like
crows
Game of
could
Thrones.
work.
It's gonna be like the Ravens in Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
you know
they'll
that.
probably do that.
It's gonna be something more like eerie and like
yeah, supernatural.
yeah, exactly.
Like no one. It's like.
Oh gosh, I'm such a jerk. I'm sorry, Stubbs. Continue on with your description because I totally took that over to
Oh,
correct
shit,
you.
sorry.
Because I'm a terrible wife, guys. You
Oh.
put a few drinks in me, and I'm like, "Excuse me, husband, you're wrong."
If you jump into something I know about, it goes tangent.
Exactly.
So
We were talking about the outside events.
The outside,
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
they're all over the place. Like Game of Thrones had this like ridiculously long. Like there were like people waiting in this Game of Thrones lines for 12 hours.
did you walk by and go, "You guys know nothing"?
Oh yeah, I should have.
We tried to get in with our press badges, but they were like, "No."
I'm starting to believe I need to tweet people like lines and zingers. They're like, "Hey, Steve, this is the situation." I'll be like, "This is what you use." They're like, "Thanks, Steve."
Yeah.
Supposedly you got a pop, which was why everybody was so crazy over Game of Thrones. I mean, literally, it was like a 6-minute like virtual experience. But what we heard, and
It's just the stabbing.
they just poke you with a stick. They're like, really?
This is
Really?
not what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe flying on a dragon or something. I don't know, but just it's everyone's death scene within the 6 minutes. Wonderful.
6-minute montage of death.
Oh shit! I
Anyways,
feel
yes.
so good
In
right
memoriam.
now.
So you guys couldn't get in with your badges.
Yeah, they were kind of mean about it, but
What kind of pop? Do you know what the pop was?
someone
Awesome.
told me that it was like a glow in the dark Night King or something, but I don't know. We never saw these,
Ooh,
and
pretty
we
rad.
never heard
That's
we
pretty
never
rad.
heard anybody getting them, so I don't know if that's true or not. But my Stranger Things hat that I got was pretty much
That was
the
super
business.
rad.
I'm like, this is the only piece of swag I wanted in the whole damn con. And I'm like, we get there, and she hands me one of those like little rubber bracelets. And I'm like, what? Like, I literally just like, what? And she goes, oh, we're done with the hats for the day. And I'm like, wait, so you have? Yeah, but I can't. And I'm like, come on. Like, I just waited an hour. I didn't even get a pretzel. You guys ran out of pretzels. I didn't get a pretzel.
Yeah.
I was very upset about the pretzel. I was hungry at the
Oh,
time.
I don't blame you.
And it was like 2 people in front of us who got the last pretzel, so I was even more angry.
I'll put it this way: handing out free pretzels, and you're in line. You're like, "Oh shit, I want this," and then you don't get one. That I'd be like,
Especially when it's like 2 people in front of you. Like, I was angry. I was
find a table to flip.
so
Yeah.
Matthew tells this part of the story better, but we did get the hat.
Yeah, so we got the hat. We convinced her to give us a hat, but then she's like, all right, I can't just give you a hat. You have to answer a trivia question. She asked,
You're like, "Fuck!"
what town is Stranger Things taking place? And all through the experience, they have like city limit signs, like and city of town of whatever, all over the place.
Which I've been taking pictures of for the past like 10 minutes.
Oh,
we
nice.
totally blanked. We're like, luckily there was a sign, one of those city signs, right kind of behind me. So I just kind of pull one of those, like, stretch and yawn and look back, and it's Hawkins.
Oh yeah,
So-
that's right.
Town of
And then-
Hawkins.
And then she's like, well, it looks like he gets the hat. And I'm like, well, joke's on you. He's my husband and he doesn't wear hats. I do. Ha! So I get the hat.
Gets
and I
the
was-
hat on. She's like, "Suck it."
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
so excited to have this hat. This is probably like my favorite piece of con swag that I got. Like, we got a lot of swag. I mean, I came home
Yeah.
with like bags and bags of swag. And then swag as bags. Like,
Yeah. Like
I
that.
have so many.
swag bags.
Though I will say the San Diego Comic-Con bags have gone down in quality because like now instead of being like those like straps that are like the like kind of sewn nylon,
Yeah, yeah.
it's like the recycle bag
oh, lovely.
material. My bag got so heavy it ripped.
Ugh.
Luckily, our comic shop, Fantastic Worlds Comics, located in Scottsdale, was there, and so I was like, oh my gosh.
Hopefully, friends of the show.
Oh, Toad's friends of the show because I help out there. So, friends of the show. But he was there and he had a booth, and I was like, "Oh my god, my bag broke. Bill, I need tape." He goes, "Here, have some tape." Fixed my bag, and it was cool. But then Sci-Fi gave us really awesome bags.
Yeah, they have the best bags.
They had the best bags. Theirs actually
look,
had.
they're throwing all their money into
Oh my gosh.
Sharknado movies.
No,
so they're like,
Sci-Fi literally spent so much money. We did an interview with them that we had to sign up for in advance.
oh, that's right, yeah.
Which because we were a horror
Just shit on
niche,
them.
like.
There goes sponsorship.
Because we did this interview with them, which horror was our niche, so they were pretty happy. And they're like, "Oh, we needed to fill the horror niche," and we're like, "Yes!" You know, we're wearing our matching horror shirts like a good couple,
Yeah,
and
so maybe in September we might be in some like promotional bumpers somewhere in the range of like 2 a.m. to 3 a.m.
it could be
on
earlier. We were
Sci-Fi.
pretty awesome.
Hey, maybe they'll put you in between like a couple of the Puppet Master marathons.
I don't know that I don't think Charles Brand lets them air Puppet Master. He holds on to his thing pretty well.
Okay.
But so
I remember seeing. That's where I first saw Puppet Master.
What's the puppet?
Oh. Bum, 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 ba-na, bum, 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 ba-na, na, na, na. Oh shit.
I know. Oh.
So we did these interviews with Sci-Fi, and they gave us these swag bags afterwards as kind of a thank you. And they were like super nice, like, you know, big swag bags that had like the nice straps that like weren't the crappy material.
Yeah.
But inside we get we each get a baseball cap. We got like a fanny pack. We got sunglasses. We
Wait,
got
the fanny pack's still relevant? 'Cause, like,
apparently
So
Sci-Fi gave
fanny
them
packs
out.
they've never gone away.
So,
Fanny
like-
pack all day. All day, fanny pack all day.
You do know if I see you wearing a fanny pack, I can destroy your contract. That's the clause I put in your contract. Matthew, I don't
That
give a
just got
fuck.
ominous.
Yeah,
Are you
Matthew.
looking at me right now? The way I looked at you, the music came on. People can't see it out there, but you and I can. Do you feel the tensity?
I do feel the tensity.
Intensity? Tensity. Do you feel the tension?
Tension, there you go.
Jesus.
You ain't cut it with it.
Crap.
Crap.
This is not how it would... Here it is.
Hold on, here we go.
Don't look at me when it goes into it. Touch my hand.
That's my hand.
All right.
I love this fucking guy.
But so yeah, they had, and then on top of that, they were doing like trivia in the like little cars.
Oh, okay.
You know the pedal cars where you get like 10 people in a thing and you guys pedal up a street.
Oh, yeah.
So they were doing
man, those-
trivia.
Those hills suck.
Yeah, San Diego's
Yeah.
not the place to do that. I don't recommend it. So we're doing the trivia, and Matthew and I were on separate teams because that was just how they fit us in.
I was like, damn. Who
No,
won?
it actually worked. Matthew
Well,
won
yeah, I
because
my
my
hand,
team was terrible and I couldn't carry my team by myself. Like I'm answering every question,
Oh, I hate that
and so
shit.
like there were like 2 high like value questions that I just didn't know. It wasn't my fandom. I was not even sure, and I'm like, guys.
They're like Murphy Brown.
And so it was awful. But what was
You
really cool
right.
is everybody on the winning team got $20 cash.
Oh, cool.
But
Yeah,
they
no,
were
he-
doing this all day long. So they're sitting there with wads of like 20s just
Pulls out like a big old roll and just starts peeling them off.
and each car is 10 each car was 10 people, so 5 people a team. So every time you had this trivia going, you're spending like $100.
Yeah. I did
Like
math,
it was
so.
insane. And we were just like, wow, that's a crazy experience. But the best part of it was the Nat Geo party. We partied with
cool.
National Geographic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to see astronauts,
What else did they have?
food and drinks, and astronauts.
Yeah, it was
People
like
who have been in space.
Yeah, they had some really cool stories. Like the one guy had a story about this like gigantic fire on the International Space Station, and like something caught on fire, and like it was a big fire, like this like column of flame like shooting across one of the sections, and how he's like explaining how like immediately filled with smoke, and he's trying to get to a respirator, and he puts one on, finally gets one on, and hits like the air button or something like that, and nothing. So has to, it's like this harrowing story of grabbing another one, and and he's like, basically like this is the story of like him, floating around in this little tin can in outer
Yeah.
space, giant like all this, it ended up being okay. They got the fire put out, but
Obviously, he was there to tell us
I was
about
just about to
it.
say, he was kind of telling the story, so.
I'm good, dude. I thought they didn't make it.
Oh, really?
I thought it was going to be a bad story.
No.
Yeah.
That was a bad story. Yeah, touch my hand.
But they
That's
threw a
super cool.
great party. Like they had like little bracelets. Like
Was it
with,
out
like,
of this world?
It was out of this world.
Oh,
They had like liquid nitrogen style cocktails.
Oh,
They had
shit, that's
they had
awesome.
like color changing cocktails. You had these little bracelets with RFIDs and that were like lit up to a certain color because it was like Mars and Earth was the
Okay.
theme. Like because that's their 2 new like promotion. The movies they're promoting is like Mars and then Our Strange Rock.
yeah, and they're
Okay.
like the people from JPL were also talking about their various parts of the Mars missions they have going on, and just like it was really cool to listen to these like super intelligent, accomplished people talk about their whatever their 5-minute stories were,
For sure.
And then they had swag bags that were pretty awesome.
and swag. Don't forget the swag.
Yeah.
Lots of swag.
Lots of swag.
I'm a fan of.
Nice tote bags, movies.
I like space.
Like they
This
gave
is
us their
Discovery
Mars
Channel.
special.
National Geographic. I'm a fan. My grandpa got it, like, all growing up until he passed. But like,
Do you remember Zoo Kids?
Yes.
Fucking
Oh my
Zoo Books,
gosh.
dude.
Yeah,
Zoo
Zoo
Books.
Books. That
Books.
was a Zoo Book.
Zoo
And,
Kids.
and they always
Zoo Books.
had them on like TV. They always advertised
Yeah,
them on
you win this
TV.
one.
So you're like,
Yeah.
Mom, I want to learn. I want to
I
learn.
got Zoo Books.
I didn't. My parents were poor.
But to me, it was like you get Zoo Books, and then then you go
And
to
then
the
they also had highlights.
Oh,
highlights.
do you remember Disney Adventure? Disney Adventure magazine.
I don't know if I had that one.
Oh, it was
we
so
might,
cool.
we might. Oh,
It was always like a celebrity on the cover with like a cartoon character, and then like they had like comics inside, and then they talked about like
Jonathan
Disney
Taylor
stuff.
Thomas.
Yes.
Darkwing Duck.
Pretty much.
I swear to
Disney
God, if
what?
that is
Disney
a
what?
I swear
Oh my
to
God, I
if
had such a crush on Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
What'd you say? Disney
Adventures.
Disney Adventure.
Okay.
I was about to say, if he pulls up an image and there's literally a picture of Darkwing Duck with Jonathan Taylor Thomas,
I don't remember. I know Jonathan.
I am a god.
I know Jonathan Taylor Thomas was on the cover,
Oh,
but I
I
don't.
do remember Disney Adventures.
yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, I do.
Remember?
Oh, that was actually a thing. So they did premiere. I guess they did premiere the DuckTales
Woo!
new one, which did premiere. I think.
I
on
haven't
the first
watched
episode.
it yet.
Yeah,
Was
the
it
first
good?
episode. I haven't seen it yet either. But what some of the announcement that Disney said was just like, oh yeah, DuckTales and Darkwing Duck's going to appear in DuckTales, and then we're doing next year Darkwing Duck, and I'm like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? I am a god!
It was the Australian cover. I don't even know if this is real, but it's
I am an
it looks
Australian god.
It says Disney Adventures Magazine Australian cover July 1995. So everybody, Steve-O was right without even knowing. Jonathan Taylor Thomas
Holy
with
shit.
Darkwing Duck. Bam.
Touch my hand!
You are like a visionary or something.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Look at Picard with the Beast.
It's a Star Trek one, and it's Picard with Jessica Rabbit as Deanna Troi, Pinocchio
Oh, fuck yeah,
as
dude. I know.
Data.
Make it show number one.
The bad duck chick. I forget what her name is.
Oh, the goth one, like
yeah,
the Darkwing Duck.
I forget her name.
Mortilla? No.
Morgana?
It's like maybe. Well, she's Guinan, and then Darkwing Duck is Geordi, and then the Beast is Worf.
Okay.
You
that's
are
okay.
such a beast, Worf.
Oh
was
yeah,
a
this
pun.
chick. What was her name? Magica?
Oh, Magica.
Yes,
Magica
that's it. I knew it.
Dispel?
Yeah, I knew it started with an M.
Magica Dispel.
Yeah.
They're actually gonna have. They're actually gonna have a new
Magica
comic with
Dispel.
her in October. With her, I don't remember if it's Uncle Scrooge Comics or DuckTales, but it's gonna be her, Madam Mim from Sword in the Stone,
Madam Mim.
and then Witch Hazel from the Disney short Trick or Treat.
Oh, that's so weird. They wouldn't use the actual witch from the DuckTales series.
I think Magica Dispel was sort of. She crossed over. I think she was like DuckTales and.
She was DuckTales.
Yeah.
She was in DuckTales.
Wait, are we talking about the same person here?
Yeah, we're talking about this chick.
Oh, that's not the one I'm talking about.
Who are you talking about?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
shit.
know who you're talking about.
I'm talking about Darkwing Duck's love interest.
Darkwing Duck's love interest.
You might be careful. You might get a lot of weird porn.
Oh, fuck.
Let's get dangerous.
Yeah, that's definitely not it. Darkwing Duck.
Wow, I took a sip at the exact wrong moment there.
Darkwing Duck girlfriend.
Yeah, Darkwing.
Darkwing Duck porn.
Yeah, Darkwing Duck girlfriend.
Oh,
porn.
Morgana.
Morgana.
Morgana McAweber. McAweber? I can't. McQuiver?
McQuiver?
McQuiver.
Oh, macabre, like the bird.
Yes. That's my ass.
That's a fucking sound clip right
I
there.
love it.
I can't speak.
Everything-
Can't
everything-
speak tonight, dude.
Matthew, everything that's coming out of your mouth tonight is gold.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. So okay,
Dude,
so they
she's
are
not
using.
hot.
So she's using. Well, she's okay. I was saying
I
like, 'cause
kind
she's
of
like.
agree. She's not exactly attractive in the
No,
animated
like I'm not
world.
down with that. I'd rather take Magica Dispel.
Yeah, she's like the Morticia Adams of DuckTales.
I know. She'd be like, "Hey, like, I'm about to make you like, I don't know.
We're about
be
to
like,
make some
whoa."
magic.
Yeah, like you're gonna be like, "Whoa."
We're seriously having a conversation about fucking ducks.
Nobody said anything
No,
about fucking.
nothing about that.
We just said attractive.
Yeah, I mean, if I was gonna go
You
for
took it
like,
there.
Okay. Oh, I find someone attractive, but I'm not gonna fuck them. Everyone get off your
Welcome
fucking
to marriage.
What are you talking about, dude? What other one? Like Daisy was hot. I thought Daisy was hot.
Daisy.
Daisy Duck.
Oh, Daisy. Duck?
Yeah.
Dude, Daisy Duck's like.
Okay, you guys literally.
Lola Bunny, man.
Yeah, Lola Bunny.
Lola
Oh, okay,
Bunny.
this-
Oh! Oh, so it's okay to talk about Looney Tunes, but not Disney?
No. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay.
Yeah, dude, Lola Bunny for
The reason
sure.
why I'm
She's
saying-
got that athletic look and stuff. She's like, yeah, what's up?
That's
I was
what
in
I- okay.
Space
She also
Jam.
has a little bit of a badonkadonk.
She's like,
let's be
hey,
real.
Toon Squad till I die.
Okay, so now, where your mindsets are at now, yeah, Lola Bunny's body, how does that look? Really good. Okay, if you go back to, like, Daisy Duck and everything like that, they literally look like the female version of Donald Duck.
I know, but it's her face.
She's a sassy
Her
duck.
face.
She's sassy. Her personality
Are you
is a
kidding me, dude?
winner.
Are you
shitting?
Dude, I think...
Oh my god, that's the good. I'm going for body frame and getting shape of that, but Matt's just sort of like, no, dude, her fucking face.
Dude,
and I'm all like,
Look at
what?
this. Look at that right there. Look at this photo. Like, are you kidding me? That's so rad.
Wait, which one are you showing?
It's just her face. It's just her face.
I'm gonna ruin life for you. Do you realize that that's Donald's like face with like a little bit of like floofy in the back
I
and
don't
some
care.
eyelashes?
So what? They do a good job.
I do love Daisy Duck.
No,
I won't lie. I do love Daisy.
Thank you.
what?
Sorry, dude.
We're going with faces. Now I can be on board. I literally thought we were going for body frame here. That's why I'm like,
we're just talking about like. I think we're just talking.
Overall attractiveness,
Yeah,
head
like-
to toe.
Like, hey, you're a cartoon character, but like, you're.
Oh, dude,
like,
you know
what's up?
who was hot for a cartoon character?
Who?
Thomas from Pocahontas. Oh man,
Thomas from Pocahontas.
every girl had a crush on him.
My
I think
Google's gonna be like, what is up
I
with
think
you tonight?
Christian Bale voiced him actually.
you really should have put this
Oh.
on discreet.
Thomas from Pocahontas. Thomas from Pocahontas.
What?
So
Look at this guy. Well, I mean,
is that the
look
running
at the
back?
haircut.
He was cute, and he was voiced by Christian Bale.
Who? Which one is this?
I mean, maybe
Pocahontas,
like, if your
I think he ended up dying or something,
or he got
hurt.
Popular.
He got
Right.
attacked.
I don't remember that guy at all.
I don't really remember
Of
Pocahontas.
course you don't, because you're not a girl who grew up in that generation.
I don't
we
really.
all had crushes on Thomas.
I don't really remember Pocahontas.
No,
I know
I-
the songs like "Colors of the Wind," like
And
you know,
just around the
the-
river.
just around the river bend.
Yeah.
That's all I know of it.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head.
We're not
Listen
We're
with
not
your
karaokeing
heart,
that.
You will understand. That's like Grandmother Willow's song, and it's the best song in the whole freaking movie.
Hey, is like Thomas from Pocahontas and like this dude about to kiss or something? Look at that photo. He's like the dude.
Fanfic.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Yes, Pocahontas
Oh.
saved me, but you saved my heart.
That's why I'm on the Pocahontas fan fiction website. Silly me. Who else was good? I don't.
Male wise or female wise for cartoons?
Dude, just cartoon wise, like.
April O'Neil.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah,
All day.
all day.
Poison Ivy and Batman Adventures.
Yeah. Yes.
Poison Ivy and Batman Adventures. Poison Ivy and Batman Adventures.
Oh, other cartoons.
Oh shit! I can't remember her name.
Oh yeah, I remember her. Yeah, she was foxy. Look at that, and she's like,
I like
fuck
that
you.
Stubbs is looking like I haven't been collecting Poison Ivy comics and like going crazy and like Googling all day long about Poison Ivy comics.
That was a really cool art style.
Yeah, I liked
The Bruce Timm
yeah,
style?
Bruce
Yeah,
Timm.
I like that stuff.
Okay, so do you know that Bruce Timm does a whole lot of nudie girl art?
Yeah.
Like that's like his thing.
Bruce Timm.
Oh, you know who also
He was
does-
at San Diego Comic-Con. He was charging $5 just for his autograph.
Oh, cool.
Like, that's without buying something from him. Like, that was like if you brought your own thing for him to sign. It was
That's
literally $5 for him to just sign it.
Who also does nudie like naked women a lot too is the artist behind Lilo and Stitch.
Wow.
But he had a really cool like comic at one point. It was like, I'm trying to remember the name of it. I'll have to look for it. But it's like, it was like this cat with like an eye patch, and like they would go on adventures and stuff. It was really like so freaking like crazy, and then he just like kind of stopped doing it or whatnot. But it was just all like, come on, Disney, get some Disney money.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. So yeah, what other hot cartoon women?
I don't know, man. There's just like so many. It's
There's
like
a,
hard
no,
to
there's
like,
a
narrow
there's
it
a fucking
down.
lot.
What about the original? What about Jessica Rabbit?
Well, Jessica.
Oh, yeah,
well,
Jessica Rabbit's always up
dude,
there.
Like,
Sure, obvious, but yeah.
I mean,
Come
without
on.
No
You,
doubt.
you can't talk about
No
hot
doubt.
cartoon women and not mention her, though. Come on.
Betty Boop.
Nah. Her head was too big.
She did have a big melon.
Small mouth.
Small mouth. Can't do it, bro.
Numbers don't add up.
Can't do it.
Numbers don't add up. Big head, small mouth. I'm crazy. This is nuts, man. This is nuts.
Oh
my gosh. I don't understand.
What about?
I'm trying to think of like.
What about the mom?
Oh
from the
shit!
Jetsons?
The redhead from the Tex Avery cartoons.
Oh yeah, like when they used to do like Red Hot Riding Hood.
Yeah, and it would be like the wolf and then
Uh-huh.
like droopy dogs in there for whatever reason or
Yep.
whatnot.
Oh man, Red Hot Riding Hood.
I think she's just called Red. I could be.
No, well, they did a couple. They did Swing Shift
Yeah.
Cinderella, and then they did Red Hot Riding Hood.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they were both kind of like it was. I think it was very like similar animation, if not the same animation, just maybe like their outfits changed colors.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
Okay.
See what I'm going with?
Oh yeah, with the wolf.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And his eyes would go. Woo! Yeah, I remember. What's up, girl? I love those old
I love those
cartoons,
old
man.
cartoons.
Mhm.
So, I saw the one the other day. So it was like the owls and they hatch.
What was it?
I like to sing in the moon, in the June, and the spring. I like to sing about the
sky
bond
of blue or T for two.
Yeah,
Oh, I fucking
like those. Dude,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love those old
The only reason I know.
Merry Melodies.
The only reason I actually remember that song is because that was in an episode of South Park.
first episode of
Yep,
South Park. Yeah.
when Cartman gets taken over by the
I
anal
know,
probe.
but I know exactly what you're talking about with the
Yes,
with
the
the
Merry
owls.
Melodies.
Yeah, because they were having yes, Merry Melodies.
I loved all those ones, and
I was a Tom and Jerry fan.
I
Like
liked
more than
Tom and
Merry
Jerry.
Melodies and
I
like
liked Tom and
Looney
Jerry.
Tunes. I was far more of a Tom and Jerry fan.
I liked Tom and
because
Jerry.
when you watch Tom and Jerry, that's when you got to see the droopy cartoons.
Droopy, I remember.
Because it's all
Droopy.
Tex Avery. Initially, for a long time, Tom and Jerry were Tex Avery.
Actually, yeah.
I think it was until didn't they get bought by like Hanna-Barbera or something at one point?
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember, because they did something where, like, another person... There's that one weird version of Tom and Jerry
Yeah,
where
like
it's, like,
they-
done for... It's, like it was from Sweden or something. Like, that's where, like, the director was from or something like that. So, like, it was just, like, those weird... Like, it was always a guy, Tom, and then the mouse, Jerry. And it was, like, Tom was trying to get the mouse, and then he would always fuck up the guy's shit, and he would always get mad at Tom. It was just like this... It was
It was a woman. It wasn't a guy.
No, there was the woman. There was also the guy. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh,
the
I
woman
don't
who would
remember
go
the
like,
guy.
"Man, Tom, go ahead and get this cat." You
Yeah,
know, get this
seriously,
cat. Like,
seriously, like the most racist cartoon ever. It
Yes.
was always like that stereotypical like mammy figure, like,
Mhm.
and it was bizarre.
But yeah, there was those ones. There was and then the one.
And then there was like
talking
the
about.
Hanna-Barbera or whatever it was when they got like really cute and like overly animated, like where like. I'll have to look
because
for
I know
it.
they did Tom and Jerry Kids.
No, it wasn't like that. It
No,
was
I
just
know.
like the animation art style turned into more like the Grinch. Like, have you seen like how the Grinch Stole Christmas, the animated one?
yeah.
It was more like that animation style versus like the original animation
That
style.
might actually be what I'm talking about. Like the animation style changed, but they were partnering instead of having like Spike the bulldog, they had like this like actual like the man now owned like Jerry or Tom for whatever weird reason. I love how this has actually had a discussion of Tom and Jerry right now, which is funny because I do actually have the Hanna-Barbera toys that Tom McFarlane did, and I do have a Tom and Jerry one.
Yeah, they did do Hanna-Barbera for a bit. Hold on, but
Okay.
maybe Hanna-Barbera was the old one. It was an animated series of shorts created in 1940 by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera. Let's see if I can figure out. In its original run, Hanna-Barbera produced 114 shorts for Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. During this time, blah, 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 MGM.
Oh yeah, MGM.
Chuck Jones then produced. It was the Chuck Jones ones I'm thinking of. When they got, like, really hyper-animated and,
Yeah,
like...
it was, like, weird.
They looked, like, all cutesy. Like, they had, like, little eyelashes. It was mostly Jerry, who had, like, little eyelash. He became
that's
really
right.
cute. Like, Tom always kind of looked like the bad cat.
Yeah.
But then, like, Jerry got, like, super hyper cute.
That's right. Oh yeah. Tom and Jerry. You know what was weird? They made a Tom and Jerry movie, and then it was all like they finally talked for the first time. But I love like the opening line with that thing, like in the trailer, it was all like, "Oh, I never heard you talk before." He's all like, "Well, maybe I just didn't have anything to say." I'm like, you guys try to murder each other for a fucking bunch of decades. and you figure, oh, we could have talked this out and everything would have been fine. You fucking assholes.
Lois Griffin.
What about Lois Griffin? Oh yeah.
Back to hot chicks.
Marge.
I found a list online.
Oh, of the hot ones, yeah.
Nancy Gribble
Nancy Gribble.
from
Oh, I don't think
King
she's.
of the Hill.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Wilma.
Oh, was that Oh yeah, Wilma. Oh
I'm
yeah.
more of a Betty fan.
Yeah.
Betty was a little bit cuter than Wilma. She had better hair.
They have Storm.
Oh,
Storm
from
the
X-Men.
X-Men.
Yeah. Bonnie.
Dude, Belle. I mean, Belle's
Oh, yeah,
my
Belle.
Belle's my number one.
Ariel, but I don't know how you
Belle's
would-
my number one princess, Disney princess. Daphne,
Oh yeah, Daphne. Oh yeah.
Catwoman,
Daphne. Catwoman, yeah.
Eon Flux,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pocahontas,
Eh,
Tinkerbell,
A little small, but okay.
Tila.
predictable. Tila was good.
Tila.
Dude, I liked
He-Man.
Oh shit, yeah.
I liked Angela way better than
He-Man, you're plowing my comrade. Okay. This is weird.
Chun-Li.
Oh yeah, Chun-Li.
I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus, like
Those
those moon accents right there.
What about
I see what you
Sailor-
did there.
What
Ariel.
about Sailor Moon?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you trying to remember the Sailor Moon song?
fighting evil
By
by
moonlight.
Something.
Oh wait, no.
Daylight.
I know this, and everyone's gonna be like, okay, that guy is.
No, dude, I remember Sailor Moon.
Yes. Fighting evil by moonlight.
Making love by
I think it was making. I think it was
with
finding.
Mr. Tuxedo Man. I am the one that calls Sailor Moon.
Oh, my friends! Watch it,
Sailor
me.
Venus, Sailor
Sailor
Mercury, Sailor
Sailor
Mars, Sailor
Sailor
Jupiter. That's really sad that you and me are like.
Yeah. Hey Matthew, I think we can beat out Power Rangers now. Sailor Moon.
I'll touch your hand, but
no, we're not doing that. Oh yeah, all the different versions of Tom.
Yeah, it's
And
crazy
Jared.
how like different he looked.
Wonder Woman,
Yeah. Wonder Woman.
Lana.
Oh, Lana.
No wait, Lana Kane.
Lana.
Lana, yeah, Lana.
Yeah, Lana from Archer.
Archer.
Lana.
Esmeralda.
What about Cheryl?
Oh yeah.
Esmeralda, dude, look at those green
Oh, yeah,
eyes.
Cheryl.
Look at
But
those
wait,
green
what
eyes.
about Cheryl from Archer? She's way cuter than Lana.
Cheryl's funny.
Yeah, Cheryl.
Dude, what about Mallory? Oh wait, I probably wasn't supposed to say that out loud.
Well, at least I know that my husband's gonna love me when I get old.
Princess Jasmine,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and number one, Jessica Rabbit.
Durr.
Of course.
Amber Rose, what? Just kidding.
Yeah. Oh shit! There's that chick from what was it? Cool World.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Ah.
Cool world.
It's a pretty cool place.
Guess.
So, what, you never been?
I haven't been to Cool World. Everybody's going Cool World. Cool World.
You know what they have in Cool World?
Oh man, they had a
Sex.
copy.
Cool, yeah.
They had a copy of that
Nice.
DVD at Zia, and it was in the expensive case, and it was expensive. I'm like, I think I got it in like the $5 bin at Best Buy or something years ago.
You hold
It's
this up.
a
You're like,
first edition.
you hold it up. Excuse me. Did you see this in theaters? No? Yeah, because no one else did, okay?
It was actually a good movie. I like that movie.
I remember.
Gosh, that was like one of Brad Pitt's first
Yeah.
movies. Wasn't it his first movie?
I'm
I-
sorry.
And
when-
Gabriel Byrne is in it.
I remember my babysitter, because both my parents were working, and my mom was like, "Yeah, you could take him to a movie," and we went and saw Cool World, and she was like, she found out later, and she was like, "What?" And I watched it. I was like, "I don't know what the fuck is going on right now." Like this chick's crazy. Oh, that's kind of dark and scary. Like, oh, that guy's a cartoon now.
My pants feel funny.
I know. Like, what are they
a
doing?
lot of weird emotions going on right now.
They're like fucking. This guy's weird. That guy dies.
Hey, it could have been worse. You could have been like, all right.
I was probably just like eating popcorn, like, oh my
It's like,
god.
all right, I'm going to take Matthew to this indie film called The Room and
Yeah.
see how he turns out.
I just saw
Yeah, Matthew was just there for the popcorn. Let's be real. He's just like,
Matthew's eating the popcorn, just turns to the babysitter. Lisa sucks.
Yeah.
That's it.
I walk away. I'm like, The Room is my favorite movie.
Fuck you.
You're 4. Yeah. Tommy's awesome.
Oh, I have some news about that. But I figure we're going to take a little bit of a break because I think we all want to refresh our
Our sippy
drinks.
glasses.
And so Matthew's going to play some tunes, but before we play some tunes, this maybe it's just like Orson Welles' War of the World.
I'm gonna boycott this shit.
But yeah, you can go ahead and before you, this musical break is brought to you by Revenge Lovers. Stand out from the crowd. For samples and inquiries, please visit revengelover.com. Mention that you heard it on the 4i Radio Network, and you get 10% off of your first order.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
No problem. All right.
Okay, bye.
Talk a lot, it's okay. Pretend that you look the same. A crown of a different age. You wonder where it went. You're so far from home. Try to feel a home. Sunset in the rear view, losing your control. At night it is your toe. You feel so far from home. Sunset in the rear view, losing your control. That golden moonlight, red of an engine, the rusty neon glow. Complain a lot, it's okay. The city just ain't the same. Shadow of a brighter day. You wonder where it went. Feel so far from home. Try to feel a home. Sunset in the rear view, losing your control. At night it is your toe. You feel so far from home. Sunset in the rear view, losing your control. Losing your control. Losing your control. to everybody else. Serpents in my mind, trying to forget your crimes. Everyone changes. In time, I'll be changes. This time.
When you gonna let me come scoop that ass? Girl, you know I'm gon' hoop that ass. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da, do the nasty. And then I'm gon' call a cab. Reckon that a day or so will pass. And you gon' shoot the text. Checking on my cell phone and laugh. Cause I ain't gon' call you back. I ain't gon' call you back. I ran out of love when the clock hit midnight. I ain't gon' call you back. Is you serious thinking this was real life?
Don't you think we would be perfect together?
No.
Like a dream, boy, we could do this forever. Oh yeah.
You're saying that you want my love. Well, you better be careful what you wish for. Cause I do better on my own. Maybe I'm better alone. I can't be the one. I can give you all my love. Yeah, you're gonna get this love tonight. But I'ma need it right back from you, girl. I can give you all you want. You know I'm gonna leave you feeling right. And then I'm gonna run from you, girl. I ain't gon' call you back. I ran out of love when the clock hit midnight. I ain't gon' call you back. Is you serious thinking this was real life?
Don't you think we would be perfect together?
No.
Like a dream, boy, we could do this forever. Oh yeah.
Actually, that's not very practical. See, you behaving immaculately, but you can't trust everything you see, slut. Squirrel girl gobble like 3 nuts, 3 words, and I'm sick of her. Find myself in the same predicament, sticking them up both they half pull my trigger and she calls.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gon' call you back. I ran out of love when the clock hit midnight. I ain't gon' call you back. Is you serious thinking this was real life?
Don't you think we would be perfect together?
No.
Like a dream, boy, we could do this forever. Oh yeah.
Inside a storage bin, a pamphlet
Another example of losing my handle on you. I can't believe that it feels the way that you make me feel. Burning deep down inside, a love that I cannot hide. I know it's you and me, baby, that makes things well throughout. Keeping you in love with me, baby, laying all my troubles down. Here I am, baby. Come and take me. Here I am, baby. Come on and take me by the hand. Ooh, show me. Here I am, baby. It always ends up this way. Me begging you every day. A love that I cannot have. You broke my heart in two it. I know it's you and me, baby, that makes things well throughout. Keeping you in love with me, baby, laying all my troubles down. Here I am, baby. Come and take me. Here I am, baby. Won't you come and take me by the hand. Ooh, squeeze me. Here I am, baby. Oh, here I am, baby. Come and take me. Here I am, baby. Won't you come and take me by the hand. Ooh, show me what you can. Here I am, baby. Won't you take me by the hand. Take me by the hand. Ooh, show me what
This is a story of famous dog. For the dog that chases its tail will be busy. These are clapping dogs, rhythmic dogs, harmonic dogs, house dogs, street dogs, dogs of the world unite, dancing dogs. Funky dogs, nasty dogs. Why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? Nothing but the dog in me. Why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? Nothing but the dog in me. Why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? Nothing but the dog in me. Why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? Nothing but the dog in me. Do the dog catch it, dog catch it. Do the dog catch it. Do the dog catch it, dog catch it. Do the dog catch it. Dog catch it, baby. Do the dog catch it.
Why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat?
Nothing but the dog in me. Why must I chase the cat? Nothing but the dog in me. Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay.
Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow, yippee 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 yay, yippee yay. Just walking the dog. Oh, Tommy dog.
Futuristic bow wow. He's a pack. Wow, dog. Dog in me, nothing but the dog in me. This dog in me, nothing but the dog in me. This dog in me, dog in me. Talking dogs. House trained dogs.
It's the origin appearance of
Wonder
Woman,
Woman.
and it's the highest graded copy. It's like a 9.4.
Hello and welcome back.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Thank you all for hanging out with us during the break.
Yeah, what's going down, y'all? How you guys been? I can't.
Wow,
talk.
you went off the rails.
Guys, I'm only riding on the tracks.
Oh, dude. Okay, I don't know if anybody listened to Life Was Shit this week.
No.
No.
But speaking of like rails and stuff like that, apparently there's this thing called naked rails.
Naked rail? What's that?
Exactly.
I'm intrigued.
I know.
Where you guys are at right now, you're like, oh, this is gonna get good. You're not gonna expect this.
Well, tell us.
Exactly. So naked rails. You can find this on YouTube.
What is it? Tell us.
I'm getting to it. It's
What's a
people.
naked rail?
It's videos. It's videos of just
Of what?
abandoned railroads.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I swear to God.
It's fucking great, but it's. I did not.
I feel
expect that.
really let down by that. Like you need
Really? Oh, I
you
thought that
needed
was
to like
funny.
express that way better.
I thought
Like
that was funny.
To be fair, I'm very centered right now. So,
Well, I mean, like,
but oh my God, and what I loved is like Patrick.
is there music behind it? Like,
I don't know. I haven't looked at it
like
yet.
Sarah McLachlan, like in the arms of the angel, like. No one has ridden these tracks in the last 506
Those commercials
years.
are gonna come on and you're gonna
Maybe
turn
like a,
you're gonna
with
turn
the
the
blues in the background.
you're gonna turn the naked rails commercials off like you do the ASPCA ones because you're like, it's just gonna make me cry.
I was about to say, you went that way. You went that way. I was thinking the music being like, "Runaway train,
Never coming back.
runaway on a naked track."
That's good, dude. That was a good one. Good for you.
That's what I am.
That was a good
Yeah, so he's telling me this, but what I love about it is like his mom's talking about like they're watching a show and he's got like his iPad out and this is what he's watching. It's like videos of trains, and then there's this thing called naked like tracks, and I'm like, what? And this is this whole thing. So it's like, so basically, like she'll look over and be like, "Oh yes, so your father tried to trick me last week. He says he wasn't watching trains anymore. I look over, I see Pornhub. So I'm like, all right, so he's watching porn. Look down, it's just trains videos that were uploaded to Pornhub. So he's just trying to trick me with the website.
Trains on Pornhub. I'll look that up later.
I swear, to God, it's probably out there, but I have to check out.
I mean, I'm
Naked
gonna
Tracks.
do it. I'm gonna be like,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
seriously trains on Pornhub. Holy shit! There's a bunch of naked trains.
Dude, rule 34.
Rule 34, yes.
Wait, what's Rule 34?
If it exists, there's a porn of it.
There's
on
a
the-
porn of it.
on the
Why
internet.
is that Rule 34?
Like,
Is it
you
based,
guys-
is
wait,
it based
was
off
that
of
just
Era
like-
34?
Was that like a random number you just selected? Because like all of you knew what he was talking about except
No.
me, because I obviously am not that educated in the porn hub. I mean,
no,
DVDs, guys, come on! Nobody can search your DVD history.
Rule
Just
34
saying.
is a very
Yeah,
old
internet
internet
porn's
meme.
free.
Oh my god, so I remember one time when Blockbuster was still open, there was this porn that came out called Pirates, and it was like this big deal because it was
Fuck
super...
yeah! I've seen Pirates. It's got
It was-
Jenna Jameson in it.
No, she's not in it.
I've seen Pirates. Fucking look this shit up. I've seen Pirates.
I'm 90% sure she was not in that.
Matthew, no one's denying that you haven't seen Pirates. They're just saying Genesis.
I'm pretty sure Jenna Jameson was not in it.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, look who knew that!
Oh, no.
Oh, look who knew that!
Yes, you're right.
Whoa!
I was thinking Janine.
Oh, okay. I just knew Jenna Jameson wasn't in it. I don't know anyone
Janine's
else who's in it.
the Blink 182 album with the chick with
Oh,
the
shit, really?
That's her. That's
Oh.
Janine. She's in it.
Okay,
It's this one. Let me.
I love that he's showing this to me now. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I've seen this one.
funny story about
I
that
have never
movie
seen that
though.
one.
One time I went into a
should check it out.
Blockbuster
Wait a minute.
and I saw it on the shelf.
Fuck
in
yeah.
Blockbuster. But
right.
you know what they did? Because it had such a quote-unquote high production value, they did like a Skinamax version of it where you didn't actually
fuck
see
that.
any of the porn.
No.
I mean, I didn't watch it, but like I asked because I was like, excuse me, that's an adult movie. And they're like, oh yeah, it's been edited. They cut it down. So like this movie had such a high production value and they actually tried to make a story out of it that they made it into a movie that you could rent at Blockbuster.
I mean, it's actually a really good movie.
The production
amazing.
value of it is actually really like surprisingly good. They did a sequel that I never saw, but
Nobody needs to see it.
I've
But you
seen
should-
it. Because I have a story. Now I remember what it's
Now I
oh, yeah. So one girl I was dating.
Pirates 2.
Yes.
Oh shit! What up?
One ex-girlfriend I was dating at the time, she said like, "Oh yeah, my friends, they knew I loved this porn."
Staganetti's Revenge. I gotta check this one out.
I will say from the female perspective that none of the guys in that movie were hot. Like, they were all really awful looking. It did not cater to the female viewer who was also watching.
Is there Pirates 3? No.
I don't think so.
No.
But anyways, yeah.
Okay, go ahead,
So yeah. Anyways, yeah. So she's like, "Oh, so I got this." I'm like, "I've never seen the movie, so let's pop it in." Because I always like just if I'm watching something bad or whatnot, I can give my commentary, joke around and whatnot. Because I remember like one porno I saw, like, no joking, woman's on the stairwell getting railed, and the dick popped out. It was literally like pop, like it made that like sound kind of thing coming out. We're like, what? And we had to like rewind it a few times to get that. We were just like, this is terrible. So yeah, watching that porn, it was like, she was like, oh yeah, so it was this porn or whatnot. So I was like, oh yeah, we'll watch it or whatnot. We start watching it, and it was all like, this is actually pretty good. But yeah, that's how I found out about it. I was all like, all right, this is happening.
Did you know that they did a Reanimator spoof called The Repenetrator?
Yes.
It's actually really hilarious.
Not seen it. Oh, I love when they
That's
do the
funny.
porn parodies.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
This one I don't think ever got sold. Like, I had a friend who was really big into horror movies, like, send it to me because he knew I was big into horror movies. He's like, hey, you like horror movies, how about some porn? Okay. But...
Wait, that's how it works?
Apparently...
I've been wrong for years.
That's how I fucking got into it, bro.
But, like, I don't think it ever got, like, a real, like, major DVD release because I never saw it, like, in any adult store that I ever went to. Like, it was never in their, like, the porn, like, movie, like, playoff, whatever, riffs. But...
I rented the Office porn parody one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Wait, you rented it?
I think I actually owned
Like
the DC one.
Fascinations, like you could go.
Yeah, you could rent them, and they were
you could
like,
rent, like
oh shit,
movies
okay.
and shit. It was like,
Dude,
it was way cheaper than buying them.
Dude, where was the invite on that one?
That's kind of awkward, Steve-O. Like
that was dude. I was like when I was living by myself.
No, that was a joke.
Well,
that's awkward.
That sounds
That's
even
an
better.
awkward.
That sounds even better. That's like when I was living by myself. But no, I actually went there with a person.
You went there with a person. How about a girl?
It was yes, it was a girl. It was a girl.
Look,
it was Steve-O.
It was a girl that we all.
No, I'm not even that person.
You could have just said a female. You didn't have to specify who said female was.
I love it was person. I'm
just
so happy it was person.
It has made it all kind of interesting now. The
It was a person as opposed to an animal.
The world's never gonna know what the fuck it is. They're gonna be like, "Who was that?" They're gonna be 10 years down the line. Why am I fucking thinking about this? Who was that person?
Nagy's all like, "Can I take my
Nagy, friend of the show."
Nagy's like, "Can I take my like back?"
So
I feel like it'd be weird if I asked him to be my friend.
kind
On
of.
Facebook.
I'd be like, "Hey, man, so
You like our podcasting network. Be my friend.
hey, like we gave you a bunch of shout outs, so you better share that shit."
Nagy's Twitter.
He's like, "How do I do that?" Ah, man, I think I did that.
So funny story. Speaking of porn,
Nagy.
have you guys seen the Justice League porn that they did like
No.
way back when? It's like old.
Yeah.
No.
Well, not old, but like old, like compared to now. Probably. I mean, I was married to my first husband when I saw it, so that's a while ago.
Haven't seen that.
But like literally, Aquaman, they're basically like, go home to Mara. You don't get to be here for like the whole. So he doesn't get any movie. Like they kick him out.
Okay.
It was funny because Aquaman sucks technically, but like Jason Momoa.
I mean, I would have watched Aquaman. Be like,
I think anybody would, but it
I'd
was
be
like
what? This
but
shit
they were
underwater?
like- but
You doing
they
this
were like-
underwater?
Boom.
But they were like, yeah, you could have totally
gonna
done
talk
like
to
water
fish.
porn with them, but apparently they
Is he
didn't
like
have the
underwater?
budget.
Is he on land right now?
He's like, look what I'm doing, and look what I'm telling the octopus to do to you.
I know.
Oh, that's so wrong.
Whoa. Oh, wow.
Octopus was like, what the fuck, man? I just wanted a fucking cup of sugar.
You're like, dude, I thought you told me I would have the day off. And here I am fucking doing this shit again.
When did this
I don't care if you go
When
to
did
the
this
bar and
become
you're like,
hentai?
you're like,
I thought we were talking comic books. This went to hentai, man.
Really
I
like
don't care if you go to the bar and you're like,
Hey man, I just met this person. It's gonna be rad. I'm bringing it by. Get prepared. I get one night a week, and I didn't get that tonight. I mean, I'm doing the shit right now. This is really like, the person's like, should I leave? Like,
Stay.
Yeah.
I still got my trident to use on.
yeah. So check out Pirates.
Everyone else was like, "Fuck that! I want the Aquaman porn."
Go to the Four Eyed Radio Network website. Click on the Amazon banner.
Can you actually
Go buy Pirates.
But wait, so can you actually buy porn on Amazon?
Why not? I'm about to do it right
I mean,
now.
if you do, like, can you imagine if you share like an account with like your wife or like your girlfriend, and they're like going in to search
You
for
buy
like
those.
not on Amazon.
Then what the
adult-
fuck is Matthew getting for his birthday?
You go to Fascinations for that, God.
Boom! You can get that shit on Blu-ray. You can get the combo pack.
But wait,
One and
and-
But
triple.
wait, is it
Shit.
the edited like
Double
Skinamax
feature.
version, or is it the full-on like adult version? Because
I
you
don't
have
know.
to be careful of that.
It says DP. Wouldn't that mean double penetration? It says it right there on the. I don't know. I don't know if we can buy it.
So
but
Steve,
I see the box art, but I'm not. It says currently unavailable.
Matthew's like, it says
But can
DP
you
times
imagine
3.
though?
I
Like,
don't know.
can you imagine like you're shopping for like porn for yourself on Amazon, and then all of a sudden your like significant other like girlfriend is like, I'm gonna go like buy my mom a gift on Amazon right now. Let me look it. Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't-
I don't share accounts.
I don't think it would be weird because it'd be like, yo, I'm buying this, and you and I are gonna watch it.
Okay, so see, you're married, so that's normal. But do dating couples do that?
Well, if I was dating somebody and they got like,
I'd be like, don't you fucking touch my Amazon.
I'd be like,
Matthew and I shared an Amazon account when we were dating, but that was because he had Prime.
well,
I used him for his Prime.
Hey, I use people all the time, so
I mean, but would you be like, if you were like on that, like log on it, would you be like jumping on and be like, what's the last thing I ordered? Or you,
But no, 'cause,
you would
like,
like get on
they
there and
show
just be
you
like, I'm
recom-
gonna use Amazon and
No,
buy
no,
what I
no,
need to buy.
no, no. I'm talking about like the
they
recommendations.
throw another shit with the porn.
Because like they always show me recommendations, like,
dildos.
or they show you on the front page you recently looked at.
People who have bought Pirates also appreciate these
But
Exactly.
enjoyed Sword in the Stone and
I do like that.
and Disney's Pixar's Wall-E.
I mean, Wally.
Okay, now you're just getting
What?
into Netflix recommendations.
Sword in the Stone. I'm all about, dude. Wally was cool. Like
Wally, oh man, come on, Eva.
Eva. Fuck off! I'm not getting out of your house. I'm not leaving right now. I'll leave when I want to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't know, like
All right,
at
I'm
least
leaving.
two, at least two against one, because I can't speak for Stubbs here, but God, you didn't like Wally?
I mean, I've
No, he-
I've only seen it once. I'll probably have to see it again.
You know what? I'll back you up on this. Wally's not my favorite.
I mean, I like.
No, I'm not saying it's my favorite
It's
Pixar
not my favorite
film.
Pixar, but it's a
I'm
dang
just saying
good
it's a
movie.
good movie.
I believe it is. I mean, I remember like there was some shitty situations.
Wait, so now what's your favorite Pixar? Because now
Oh
I'm gonna
shit! I knew that
judge.
was gonna come.
Now I gotta like ask because like, what is your favorite Pixar?
Actually, I want to ask everybody a question.
Well, she asked me. Okay.
Yeah, let me
No.
ask my question first.
Now, is your question
Ladies first.
It was gonna link into all this before people started answering.
what?
about
Everybody
the-
say their favorite. Everybody say their favorite Pixar movie.
No, not at once. I was gonna ask, is there?
Not at once. That'd be stupid. Can people be like, I can't fucking listen. I'm turning this off right now.
All right, Sarah, go ahead.
No, say your question.
No, I was just gonna ask, has everyone seen The Good Dinosaur?
No,
I have not.
Nope.
we
Okay.
own it, but we haven't seen it. He got
You
it
saw
for
it.
No, I haven't.
he got it
That's
for
what I
me
was-
for Easter like
That's what I was
2 years
curious
ago.
about.
But then someone told
Seems
me that
like
it had a sad ending, and I was like, I can't watch
I
that.
hear people cry. I hear
like,
people cry.
yeah, and I cried
Oh.
in Wally, but it still had a happy ending. So
I
if
cry a
someone
lot
tells
in movies,
me,
so I'd watch it.
so,
I
like,
cry all the
I
time.
don't know,
No, I
like,
was just
I-
curious. I was
I
like,
bought it, and I was like, I can't like. Well, actually, Stubbs here bought it for me for
What
Easter.
up?
It was in my Easter basket.
Friends of the show.
Jesus?
Oh, she said Step bought it for me. I was like, what up, friends?
For
Yeah, but you said for
Easter.
Easter, so I said Jesus is a friend of the show. I am a god. No.
Stubbs always gets me like the
What's up,
best
y'all? I'm
Easter
back.
baskets. You don't understand. Matthew is my Matthew.
Yeah, what's up?
He's really good at doing Easter baskets.
Fuck
like
yeah.
he gave me Luxardo cherries last year, and those are like $20 a jar.
No,
Whoa,
I'm not even
I
going
don't
to
know what
judge.
the fuck
I
those are.
miss Easter baskets.
Like,
So
oh,
it's
you
like
mean you?
it's like
oh.
a cocktail cherry, but like a way better cocktail.
It's,
Yeah?
It's like
Fuck
what
yeah.
a maraschino cherry is supposed to be.
Yo, fuck maraschino cherries.
I like
Get that
that.
shit out of here.
No, you can't say that because we're gonna use one in our recipe for it. So shh.
Oh, fuck.
I was
He
just about to do
takes-
the Puppet Master theme, thinking that was the theme to it, but I realized it wasn't, so I wasn't going to sing it. So
But wait,
instead,
so-
I just decided to say all the stuff that's coming
Wait,
out.
so we have to
Yeah,
go back because
yeah,
I
good
want to
job,
know
buddy.
what
Touch my
everybody's
hand.
favorite. What,
Communication.
speaking
Yes.
of, since we went to bad dinosaur, good dinosaur.
The good dinosaur.
The Good Dinosaur, yeah.
He
But
might be
like,
bad.
okay, so wait, what's
You
your
never know.
favorite
So,
Pixar
yeah,
movie then?
There you go.
Finding Nemo.
Oh, we're gonna be best friends. We love movie popcorn, and Finding Nemo is our favorite. This is why Matthew is like my like
Matthew
podcasting BFF.
loves Fish.
I love the ocean. I love
But I
fish.
get weird cravings for sushi after I watch that movie.
I don't know about that, but I love
It's
love
bizarre.
sushi.
I'll tell you.
Yo, what's up?
But I love Finding Nemo.
Up.
Pixar
I'm
movie
not
for
gonna
me.
lie, I have not seen Up.
Oh man.
Oh man, that movie will destroy you in the first 5 minutes.
But then
Well, I know
then
it's like
it'll
why
build
it
you
does
back
and
up.
shit. Yeah.
No, but it's even worse than his wife died. Like every Disney movie has a significant other death. Like that happens.
Yeah, that's
But
Disney.
like no, this one will wreck you. Like you will be like emotionally distraught for like, and then they make Doug come in and he's funny and you forget about it. But
Okay.
man,
You know, yeah, they just like totally flipped your like normal emotional curve where they just like do something that like builds you up, and then there's a sad moment like after, you know, somewhere towards like the latter half. And so
Yeah.
they inverted that structure, right? So right away in the movie, it's like they tell you the worst, saddest, most depressing story for about 5 minutes, and then they start a new movie on top, you know, after that, and you get to, you know, starting from like a very low emotional state, you get to see all the excitement as it kind of grows and
Okay.
You basically get to go up.
Oh. Huh. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Sick.
that's-
I want to see that.
Oh no, it's good.
it's so good.
I.
Oh my gosh.
But you're probably like me, so yeah, you're gonna cry. Just embrace.
Oh, it
Oh, yeah,
will
I
mess
cry.
you
I
up.
cry-
I
I
cried
cry all the
hardcore.
time. So
Yeah, do that because we can.
So when I saw Finding Nemo, I went in and I was like, I was really
Oh, I love that movie
I was
so
really
much.
I was really blazed when I saw it. And like
Oh shit.
the opening scene of like when it like goes
Oh.
down into like the ocean, and like you go and you meet like Marlin and his like the mom and shit like that. I was like, oh my god, this is real. I'm watching. I was like,
Oh, yeah,
this is fucking real. This is fucking nuts. This is awesome. And everything about it. Crush is so rad. 150, dude, and still young. Like, fuck yeah, dude. Crush is so sick. And the little turtles are like, what's up, dude? Like, you're thrashing and shit. Like, you're gonna be chill. We gotta live a long life. Like, we're just gonna ride this current right now. Like,
Man,
things are chill.
the Airbnb we stayed at Comic-Con was owned by a guy who like
Literally was Crush.
could have played Crush.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Like his whole house was this cool like
It's just John
beachcomber
Lasseter.
style thing. You know, it had like on every horizontal surface there was like a collection of seashells, and he had all these like vintage surfboards and stuff
Fuck
like
yeah.
that.
He's
like,
yeah, I'm just gonna go out and thrash for a bit, bros. But
No, true story. He was like, yeah, I had a really long day today. I'm doing some chores right now, but I'm going to go to bed because I was out there paddleboarding. And, dude, there's beers in the fridge. If you guys want a beer, go help yourself. Like, dude, Dean was the coolest guy
Yeah.
ever.
wait, his name was
Dean.
Oh shit,
No, that's rad.
man! If you want like some beers, man, in the fridge, man, they're like totally there, man.
Yeah, no, that was basically like the
I
night
was
we
right
got
Got
there.
the
That was,
paddleboards and shit.
that's
yeah.
what he said. Like the
I was
night we got there,
thrashing
he's
all
like,
day, bro.
"Yeah, guys, yeah, there's beers in the fridge. Help yourself." And we're like,
I'm really curious. What color was his hair?
he was like kind of an older guy.
No.
It was
Okay.
it was kind of salt and pepper.
Yeah, like
that's
he was probably like
Go on Facebook.
like
Oh my god!
you know, in his 50s. He was not a younger
He's a
guy.
fucking time traveler. No, we have a buddy named
Yeah, buddy named
Dean.
Dean.
Does he own Airbnbs?
No.
He might. I'm not sure. I haven't talked to
I don't
him
know.
once.
He would
Does he
have to
serve?
be pretty loaded because this house that this guy was in was pretty close to like all the like popular stuff in
Yeah.
San Diego. It was a lot. There was another couple staying in this house, so like,
So-
it was 2 bedrooms, and then he had like this like upstairs room.
Question.
Yes,
You guys use Airbnb quite a bit.
a fair amount.
Do you use VRZ? Fuck, what is it? VRBO or something like that. It's like similar to Airbnb. It's like a different.
No,
So it's just like a different platform for
Yeah.
doing.
Because we like use that shit whenever we travel. Like we hardly ever get hotels anymore. Like,
Is it good experience? You like it?
oh, everything's been fucking positive. Like, we went to this last go around when we went to California. We stayed with this. Knows how to party.
Oh, you went that way.
What were you saying?
I was going with California. Here we come.
well, he was going Phantom Planet.
California.
I was just talking about whatever was that I was
Here
seeing.
we come.
Yeah, Phantom for sure.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was such a Phantom Planet fan in college.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh my god, were you at ASU when they played? They played on the Hayden
Nah.
lawn for free.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't really care about Phantom Planet.
Oh man, I was such a Phantom Planet fan. I stopped liking them when they sold out in that like one anthem. That one song that they did, there was
California?
like a no, it wasn't California. It was the album after
Oh,
California.
Here We Come?
It was Space Ghost, Coast to Coast.
Okay, all of y'all are terrible human beings.
Why?
But after that album, there was like one song of theirs that was like
When?
on me. I'm done. Thank you all, and good night.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
Frenemy of the show.
Oh, that hurts my heart.
Man.
That doesn't feel good.
Eric's kind of pissed. We're really rushing this this arc story now. We're supposed to have like the friend for like a couple of movies, and then it's supposed to be the frenemy.
No, like, I'm like a friendly person, not an unfriendly person.
And just remember, my enemies don't get good cocktails.
My gosh, Jesus, what did I do? I don't even know
I
what
control
I did.
Matthew's cocktail making.
Why is this projected to me? What did I do?
Is he in trouble?
Steve's like, wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
Are we breaking up right now? Are we breaking up?
You can only dream.
Oh,
Oh, Bubba.
Oh, not with this.
I don't want to break up with you.
I don't want to break up with you either.
Well, then don't say that.
Freudian slips. That's all it is. No.
What?
Anyways,
No, so what? I don't even remember what I was supposed to
apparently
talk about.
Matthew is banned from cocktails, but Steve gets 2 now.
no. Matthew was banned from my Stubbs. My Matthew was banned from making cocktails for all.
Yeah, but to be
I don't know
fair,
what happened.
I have you on like a lot of podcasts, so
Oh, you
gotta get
No. You're such.
So I get
man.
I get the amulet. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, well, it's true. I can't really be mad at Matthew for
Oh
long
shit!
because.
So we are breaking up right now. So you get them.
But I can't really be mad at Matthew forever. He is my popcorn buddy. Like,
Yeah.
we eat our popcorn the same way,
What up?
and
Shout out to popcorn.
we both love our stale day old movie theater popcorn.
Damn right.
Oh yeah.
And then
I
the
just-
Finding Nemo and Goofy movie
Matthew
thing. Like,
found
I
his
can't
supplier.
not love him.
There we go. Shout out to me.
Matthew,
I
Matthew,
just finished the popcorn you gave me.
Really? Was it good?
yesterday. Yeah, I fucking crushed that shit all week. I was
Nice.
like, fuck, let's do this. Going
I
down.
like doing that.
Literally a week. I crushed it last night.
Sweet. High five, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I was like,
Was that the Annabelle popcorn?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Wow.
True story. My Annabelle popcorn is still in the car because I keep forgetting to throw it away.
Don't throw it away. Eat it. It's so good.
I have a question for you.
What's up?
So, should I put it in the bag or should I leave it out of the bag for a bit?
Leave it
what-
out of the bag because then it doesn't get soft.
The way you're fine, whatever you're doing.
Okay, whatever I'm doing. All right.
I'm like, I'm cool with it.
No, I put like it's the normal popcorn bag, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure if he wants me to keep it like in that. But I usually put like a Ziploc bag.
Oh, I
around
usually
it.
don't use the Ziploc because then it
Yeah,
gets
maybe
soggy.
next time don't try the Ziploc. Let's see what. Let me
that
see
one.
the
Let's see what the
difference.
flavor profile
Okay.
that
That's what
develops
I'm
that
curious
is.
about. All right.
Hey, so what's up with
I
it?
feel like Breaking Bad right now with popcorn.
Oh man, you remember the first trailer that got released? and it's Georgie chasing after his boat.
Yeah.
Just like hauling down.
Fucking hits his head on the fucking.
Oh my god! I
barricade.
wish
And
they
he
kept
just-
that in.
He just he just gets wrecked by the barricade.
They took that out.
No.
I don't.
They better not.
No, I meant in the second trailer.
Fucking great ass.
Well,
I'm sorry.
It just makes me laugh so hard every time, and I feel incredibly immature about it. 'Cause
Dude, it's hilarious. Well, the noise it makes too. It's like, oh, like,
and then he bounces back up. You're like, oh, he's fine.
Yeah, but let's be honest. We see people actually hurting themselves on YouTube videos. And
Oh my
Vine
god, I'm
compilations all the
addicted to
time.
Fail Army. I watch Fail Army like every night before I go to bed. Like that's like how I fall asleep is watching other people make idiotic mistakes and hurt themselves. Like
But what you're seeing in that first trailer when Georgie hits it and stuff, and everyone kind of does that. Oh, we don't even do that when the people hurt themselves on YouTube. So that means we care more about a fictional character than these idiots on YouTube for that part. Because like usually when it happens, I'm just laughing. I think I was like up last night till like 3 o'clock because I fell down a rabbit hole where like they did like I Love the 90s, and I'm like I don't remember this on VH1. I'm like, was I like?
wait, you don't remember watching I Love the 90s?
Yeah, because I remember like I love like what was it like the 70s, the 80s.
yeah.
Never saw the 90s. They had
You were
like
doing
the,
that on YouTube?
they do this thing. They had this. Well, it was on Facebook. Had a thing for it was like Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh.
Like they were doing like renaming your favorite like shows of the 90s or something
Okay.
like that. So I was like, this is weird. It's like, wait, I don't like
Oh, they're great.
I've never seen this thing or whatnot, and then all of a sudden, like the next video comes up, and it's just like,
Oh man, I
people-
fall down that rabbit hole
just
all the
people
time.
hurting themselves, and I'm sitting there. It's like 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'm just like,
Yeah,
And
dude.
they suggest them to you based on like the other videos you watch. So really, I get people hurting themselves, and then I get craft videos because apparently I really love watching those 5-minute craft videos.
Do you
And
ever get,
so like
a
I get a
video
mixture of the
someone
two.
hurting themselves while doing an arts and craft?
I've
Ugh.
gotten
that
that
did
before.
overload.
But then I do occasionally get a cute animal, like a puppy or something, doing something adorable, because I do watch a lot of those videos. Like Fiona the hippo. Oh my gosh, that little baby hippo is the cutest thing on earth. Oh
Never heard
lord.
of her.
Oh, you need to go
The
look.
little pygmy, the little
No,
pygmy.
she's not a pygmy. She's just a baby.
Yeah, she's just a baby.
Yeah.
And she's so cute. And she had no teeth, and they were like rubbing her gums, and it was like the
Oh, I
most
haven't seen that
adorable. And she was doing this like little hippo smile and like being all excited and
She's like,
happy and like
"Ah, what up?"
and like splashing in the water. And it's like the cutest thing ever.
What
Like
is she, a fucking
literally-
from Madagascar or
Yeah.
something?
literally, it like makes my ovaries explode. Like I'm just like, this is so cute. Like.
You can't fucking turn it off. Turn it off.
It's like the
God.
card, like where you know,
Oh, fuck.
it's like the card in Cards Against Humanity, where like something's so like adorable that it makes your spine like leak out your asshole. Like, haven't you seen that card? Is that it? That's what it is, right?
How would that like?
Matthew, no, Matthew's got a sound. Matthew, oh my god! Wait, no,
Like
Stubbs
the
has a
picture.
sound. Let Stubbs do the sound because
Oh
he
my
has
God,
a
you have
sound
a
for
sound?
this.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
It's like Aaron.
Because like the vertebrae coming out.
So every time we,
Your asshole just goes limp and it's just.
Yeah, like no resistance.
well, well, it's
Oh fuck, that feels good.
well, it's so it's.
This is gonna suck
Well,
having
you
to get
know,
up.
the
Like
premise
that.
though, guys, is that it is so cute that your spine just falls right out. So like, there's no holding back. Like your spine
You
just
just
like
fucking go mush.
wait, do it again, do it again. Your spine is like.
I feel really sluggish
Oh my gosh.
Like,
That
so I'm
fucking
just
hippo.
gonna do some laundry and
The
if
fucking
you,
hippo. Oh, that hippo. Oh,
the
God, I gotta get up.
the gums.
Can you do the reverse?
What's the reverse?
Can you do it?
Here we go.
It's like fucking spaghetti.
What's up, guys? I'm back. Don't show me any more fucking cute animals. I can't deal with this shit.
Matthew really knows how
Yeah,
to
but-
grow a spine.
There you go, dude. Thanks, man. That was right.
Nice.
Ah,
So this is the serious
Fucking
part of our
porn?
show. Porn? Which,
Oh.
What have you been watching?
Watch. What about we're watching?
Yeah.
Dude, we all know my site's X videos, dude.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This is not.
No, not that. Oh, that's what we can talk about. So.
Okay, dude. No, nice. Hey, so remember? No, we were talking.
You're gonna fight.
We were talking it.
Yeah, oh yeah, we're talking to it. Okay, then
So
you jump to porn.
I know.
And what I jumped to that reminded me, because I'm like, oh, porn kind of happens in this show, Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Last week's episode.
Oh my God.
Buy it. What's up, Game of Thrones?
Did you just say bite it? Or?
I said buy it
Oh.
because we talking Game of Thrones.
So yeah, so everybody's if you guys haven't not caught up on Game of Thrones right now, I guess stop listening. 'Cause
If, you,
there's gonna be spoilers.
if you're still listening to this, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
No.
But yeah, so of course we just had that huge episode where Daenerys comes in, boom, fuck all you people, here's my dragon, comes back and everything. So now we have the fallout from that episode, what's going on right now, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, we need to do like a treaty thing. So what did everyone think about like Jon Snow finally like seeing one of the dragons and everything like that?
I think Jon Snow is Targaryen.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
No,
they-
yeah.
He is.
That
they
when he
clearly-
touched the dragon, he is obviously a Targaryen. Like Drogon does not let anybody come near him who he perceives to be an enemy. They make some claim about this in like the first like couple seasons where they say like dragons are particular about who they interact with. Like they know their enemies immediately. They're almost
yeah, and then
smarter
it's just
than
like,
humans
No.
in that. Like
What's up, Jon Snow? What's up?
and so, like, there's only been 2 people besides Daenerys who've been able to, like, come near the dragons. And that's Tyrion and Jon Snow.
Right.
Now, rumor has it that Tyrion is a Lannister, but he is more of a bastard than Jon Snow is, as far as, like, because in this new episode where they had Sam, Gilly's yammering at Sam and she says something about Rhaegar. And that's basically like Jon Snow not Jon Snow, but his mom, Lyanna Stark, which is Ned Stark's sister, married Rhaegar officially last minute. That's what's perceived to be anyway.
Well, they did the.
And so
the
that would make Jon Snow actually a more legitimate claim to the throne than Daenerys.
When Sam and Gilly were sitting in the library and she was talking about the annulment. I mean, that basically solidified it right there.
Well, they haven't said that it was to Lyanna Stark.
Come
the
on, that was like
assumption, yes.
I mean,
we all know.
if you're gonna do something like that, what up, dude?
But so,
there you go.
but that would actually mean that Jon Snow is actually
Rightful.
The rightful ruler of the 7 Kingdoms, because
and Daenerys ain't gonna like that, because if it's true, she gonna be like,
what's kind of weird is
there's
there's this weird tension with Daenerys and
I know,
Jon Snow. So
it's like, are they gonna fuck?
I mean,
I'm like, are they gonna fuck? Because if y'all gonna fuck, I'll watch it.
George R.R. Martin isn't above sisters and brothers.
I know. I'm just saying, like, you're like his aunt and shit. Like, I get it. Whatever.
Really,
you fucking, I'll watch it. I'm not gonna turn
away. One thing
away.
that really bothers me. So they had that
Game of Thrones.
whole big thing where Ned was looking for Robert Baratheon's son.
Yeah.
And then they're like, seasons and seasons ago, and they found him, all right, and they just like got him out of his whatever situation was and just kind of hid him away. And then like all this shit happened, it's like 4 or 5 seasons, and then like, oh yeah, remember that guy back from season 1?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna be really important.
Oh, I already knew that.
No, but
that hammer. I'm like, let's fucking watch this dude hammer some shit.
But they just
He's
like,
like,
they just
stop.
like bury
Get
him.
back.
White Walkers. You fucking go there. Wow.
Wait, so here's the thing with all these people going out. So like, there's this thing with Jorah Mormont and Daenerys.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck. They're gonna fuck too.
No, hold on.
Everybody's fucking on the show.
But wait, he's always
It
coming.
should not be
and
called Game of Thrones. It should be called Game of Fucks.
he's always coming and going out of her life. Like, he's never like a stable presence. Do you think that his way of serving her is going to be to die with the White Walkers, and he's gonna be the one that they present to Cersei? Because he just found a way to cure himself, and then he comes back, and then he's like, okay, but I'm gonna go again, and I'm gonna go, like, help you. Like, who out of these people is gonna turn into a... They're not gonna capture a White Walker. Somebody in this group is gonna die. Do you think that Jorah is gonna be the one who dies? It would make so much sense for him to sacrifice himself. Like, that's his character, like... she said, come back to me, like, find a cure and come back to me.
This is going to happen. If he does die, he's not going to die because they're going to let him fuck.
No. Daenerys doesn't feel about him that way. She's like, he's like her big brother, like in a non-Cersei way.
On, though.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, he fucking loves her though.
Gurm is gonna kill the character you like the most. So think about all those guys that are going north of the Wall. Who do you like the most?
Jon Snow, but they're not gonna kill Jon Snow.
Okay, he's
already died and come back. He's not.
Dude, they're gonna kill the wildling.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know his name.
Next
yeah,
best, right?
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
You know who would be cool?
Dude, I fucking loved it when he was like, "Is the big lady coming?"
Oh yeah.
Dude, do you know who they're gonna kill?
Dude, he's so about.
You know who it's
Brienne.
gonna be? You know who it's gonna be? It's gonna be the Hound. Because then you're gonna have Zombie Hound versus Zombie Mountain.
I blew Matthew's mind the other week with.
Because think about that, they're brothers, and you have like the Mountain, who is now Cersei's little zombie slave, and they're gonna bring back Zombie Hound, and they're gonna duke it out.
Oh, you think they're gonna do it that way?
That would be like that's like. I don't think they're gonna
that's
kill.
gonna happen. It seems a little bit too.
I thought they were just
ridiculous.
gonna do like he was just gonna fight Zombie like Mountain, and then like the ironic part is like how he defeats him is throwing him into fire.
I don't think that they're gonna kill Tormund.
Is that the one-eyed dude?
Yeah, no, that's the redhead bearded guy who has a crush on Brienne.
He's the
Brienne of Tarth.
The wildling guy.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna kill the wildling guy. He spent too much time not being killed by the.
Yeah, but he's gonna be in some situation where he has to like throw down, and it's probably gonna be his ass.
I don't know. I mean, somebody's dying.
Somebody's dying next
Somebody's
episode.
dying this episode.
Because we only have
this
two
episode
episodes
looks
left.
so rad. This
we
episode
only have
looks
two
so
episodes left this season. So like literally like we have Game of Thrones wine. They sent it to us.
Yeah. Nice.
So we don't know how it tastes yet, but we're
a series of beers that they did, and
I have one. I have the Targaryen one.
The beer?
Yeah.
Did you try it?
I haven't opened it yet. It's it's brewed with like honey and shit.
Ooh.
I'm intrigued.
I got it for my birthday.
So
what do you guys have?
We have wine. We have we have the red wine and the white wine. Because that's not.
I want to open it up, but I don't want to open it up.
We have to review ours, so they're kind of forcing us to open it, which makes us sad because I would like to keep it too.
I'll have to take a picture of it and send it to you and to see if it's what you were thinking.
Yeah, because
I've seen there's several
could be the one I'm thinking
Game of Thrones beers.
I'll just fucking get those really quick.
But man, how about Olenna's death though? Can we talk about that for a minute? Because
absolutely,
God, oh, she's such a badass. The old lady, the Tyrell old lady.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm like,
Steve was looking at me like,
well, I'm looking,
crazy.
going like, wait, I don't remember someone like who died in that.
Not this last episode, like a couple episodes.
My brain had to rewind a little bit back for it.
But God,
I'm on VHS.
And then when she's like, yeah, I didn't know how the poison would work.
I thought he.
Whoa!
Yeah. Oh.
Oh. She went down fighting, and House Tyrell forever, man. I wish that Cersei hadn't killed Marjorie. I would have loved to have seen like Marjorie and Cersei like really duke it out.
Well, I'm very curious now with everything like in play now because like Cersei's like, okay, they presented us with this opportunity to kind of do like a let's halt everything we're doing right now and kind of work as a team for this whole one cause to see what's going on. But you already know with her, she's like, all right, well, I'm going to take this opportunity to fuck shit up. And you're like, oh, you stupid bitch.
Do we think she's really pregnant, or do we think that she's just trying to like?
Oh, I think she. Oh, she is.
I don't know.
She's so
though,
bullshit. She's
because
so
like
bullshit.
I on the one hand, it's like, why would you like lie about that? Like really? But then on the other hand, she like knows that Jaime is straying. And she knows that Jaime is seeing like that this is a losing battle, and like,
yeah, that's.
Is it really like?
I think it's her. It's her. She's playing the game. She is playing the game. Basically, she, like literally the end of last season. That look on Jaime's face, like how like she's like, oh, I'm on the throne now. Oh, all of our kids are dead.
But like Jaime is such a sucker for her. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. But like at that point, he's like, what the fuck?
Well, he's been like, this is a losing battle. We shouldn't try to do this. This is like we're not gonna come out ahead here. Like, we're not gonna win. They have dragons. Like, we shot one and it didn't even really hurt it. Like.
Well, this is my theory. So, like, I think Jaime has been trying to stray and stuff like that. And once he found out that Tyrion didn't kill Joffrey, he was like, okay, what the fuck? But then what I thought, when he's like, the dragon lands, she's trying to get the bolt out of the dragon's, like, wing and everything that Jamie's like, oh, this is my opportunity. At that point, I thought he's like, we are so fucked. I might as well just try to kill this person. And if I fail, who cares? And then, they save him and everything and he's just kind of like in the state of like, we're not going to win this. My wife is fucking nuts. She can see that, and then she's like, oh, guess what? I'm pregnant. And he's like, oh, now I have something to fight for.
Yeah, I think she's trying to, like...
She is biding her time, and she needs as many people close to her as possible, because she is so fucked.
Yeah, Cersei's, like, screwed. But I honestly, like... I don't think we're going to see the end of Cersei until next season. Like, they're not going to kill her off this season.
No, that's the fucking...
She's a crucial character.
Yeah. Well, no, but see, I read some article, and they were talking about how, like, every season has, like, like, the main antagonist that dies at the end of the season. Like, there was question as to whether that would be Cersei. Like, maybe there's a bigger problem at hand than just Cersei. Because, I mean, remember, we still have Littlefinger, who's trying to manipulate things with Sansa and Arya, and that letter. I read what that letter was, because we were trying to figure out when we were watching it. We're like, what the hell is this, like, little scroll? Yeah. It was the one that Sansa sent to Robb Stark to say, like, you need to bend a knee to Joffrey, blah, blah, blah. It's the one that Cersei made her write. And so Littlefinger knows that Arya is going to find it, so he's trying to put a rift in between them because he knows that Arya could kick his ass.
Yeah, because Arya's the shit.
Oh my god.
Arya's my favorite character.
I don't think...
So do you think she's going to kill Littlefinger? Because I kind of think she's going to.
I feel like she's going to, because,
so I
like...
have a question with the faceless kind of thing. Can she only take on the presence of people who have already died?
No, because she took on the face of...
Nobody who was still alive.
Is it?
Yeah, she has
to kill them to take on their face.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Okay.
Because I was about to say, like, if it wasn't that case, you could satisfy both needs, because I really just want Jon Snow to fuck his ass up, too, because I'm all like...
No. I think Arya's gonna... You know what I really would love? I would love for Sansa to kill him. Like, Sansa, to me, is such a character
Arya
that I hate.
Littlefinger's face.
Then she could get into King's Landing.
I know. She's
I was convinced for a hot minute before she got to Winterfell, like 2 episodes ago, like, I was convinced that the short hair maid that catches Cersei and what's his face? Jamie, like, when they're in bed and she comes in and she's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh my god, it's Arya.
Yeah.
But apparently not.
Yeah, that's what I'm well, the thing I was curious about, like I said, so if that's the case, like, I was wondering, it was like, how Jamie was the Kingslayer, so I was like, I thought that would be like the turn where Jamie's the one that kills her, but then I thought it was
I think Jamie's gonna kill Cersei.
That's what I was thinking, but then I was like... I
still think that because there's that moment where he let Brienne go at the Battle of Riverrun where you're like, there's good in him. He knows what... He killed the Mad King because he was the Mad King, not because Jamie wanted a claim to the throne or anything like that. It was sheer because he thought this guy was the Mad King. It wasn't right of him to do it as a Kingsguard, but he does have a very, like, yes, he pushed Bran out of a window. When it comes to Cersei, he doesn't have a moral compass, but generally speaking, he does.
Let's put it this way. Bran fell out of a window, got superpowers, so who really lost in that? So Jamie's still good.
Jamie's been rad because at the very beginning you're like, oh, fuck this guy. Like,
and now you like him, like...
And he's just grown all the way through, and, like, he's complete 180, like...
Yeah.
Everybody cares for Jamie.
When he let Brienne go, though,
it's a great story.
Like when he let Brienne go at that battle, like,
I love their relationship.
You knew that you're like, okay,
it's all respect and shit.
I feel like with now that he knows Tyrion didn't kill Joffrey, and like he may be pissed off at Tyrion for killing his father.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, like I feel like there's more drawing Jamie to the other side now than Cersei. Like, and if Cersei's going to do something that's going to break that hold. Mm-hmm. Like, he's going to find out she's lying about being pregnant or something. Or he's going to find out... I mean, I thought maybe it was the Greyjoy... Maybe she slept with the Greyjoy guy. Like, we didn't see it on screen, but maybe she slept with him and it's his baby. That's or, true. Like... Because she's like, oh, yeah, I promise you I'll marry you when you win the battles for me. Well, really, like, that's going to make Jaime feel confident in their relationship and... You know, the Greyjoys have been suddenly silent, which makes me a little bit curious as to.
Well, they're gonna flare up.
Euron Greyjoy though is gonna. I guarantee you he's gonna figure out that Cersei is not gonna help him out and is not gonna marry him and isn't gonna do anything good for him. He's gonna go back to Daenerys or Jon Snow or one of the other factions because Cersei's gonna piss him off.
Or
No,
he's gonna die.
He's just gonna die.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's probably gonna die, but who's gonna kill him?
Theon.
Maybe. I mean, we still have.
And-
Theon's like
and his
his
sister,
Daenerys,
and his
fine, but it's
badass
not going
sister is still not dead. She's
know,
only
she's-
captured, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, we have that whole storyline that we gotta tap into.
I mean, there's so many
Well, they're
like
setting everything up because it's like, of course, right when Jon Snow was about to leave,
Yeah, Theon.
Theon shows
Well,
up.
he shows up when Daenerys is out fucking shit up in that fucking episode. It's fucking
Oh yeah.
great.
Oh, I love that too. With like, she's like, "Oh no, I'm not gonna behead them." It was just like, torch those motherfuckers. I got
So-
dragons.
so, which means Sam is now the head of his house
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
because both the father and the brother died. And remember, the father makes a point to say, "But you can't kill him. He's the head of the house. Like he's my only, like he's my son. Like so now Sam actually has a house where he can put Gilly and little Sam and." I mean,
happily ever
Yeah.
after, and they'd just be like, "Remember when I killed the White Walker?" It's like, yes, I know. You fucking won't shut up about it.
I didn't think about that.
Guys, I called House Thornhill from the beginning.
What do you think he's gonna sit on the throne? Oh, you know what I said would be a mind fuck?
He's like, I'm just gonna wait this shit out.
You know what I said would be a mind fuck is like everyone's fighting all this stuff, and then what it is just the fucking Ice King dude. He's just like, what up?
There's a new theory that
And you're like, oh fuck, everything was in vain. He's
There's
like,
a-
guess what? I got ice dragons.
there's a theory going around right now on the internet that the Night King is actually Bran. And that's why when he saw him in the visions dying, he was worried.
You know what? That might actually raise. You're not touching this.
That would be
I think Matt is
fucking
mad.
nuts.
But you saying that now, kind of shows like Bran's kind of demeanor of just like, oh whatever, he literally is like, this is what's happening, but I don't care. Like he's just like
He's
motionless.
he's not eager to go fix
Like
anything. He's
like
not eager to
doesn't have-
solve it.
He
He's
doesn't
not
have
like
any feelings.
yeah, like the girl, like when the girl's
Oh,
like,
yeah, he's not-
my brother died for you. Hodor died for you, and he's like, and
He's
Well,
not,
not
a
even
human
that
being anymore.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like exactly, it's like, oh, when he's talking to
Whoa, that's
Sansa,
crazy.
he's like, oh, I saw you in your wedding dress. It was beautiful. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? That was a horrible fucking night for me, and that's what you're trying to tell me? Like,
That's kind of wild. That makes your mind think a little bit.
yeah.
So Bran could take over Hodor because Hodor was obviously weak-minded. Do we think Theon is close to weak-minded enough for Bran to take him over? I mean, that could be interesting.
Oh, ooh, interesting.
I don't think that
I think
Theon's gonna make it back to Winterfell. I'm pretty sure that he's never gonna go near Winterfell again, given that yeah, he has like his relationship with Sansa and he kind of redeemed himself by helping her. But like I really think that like in the end, like I don't think he's gonna do I feel like Theon is gonna sacrifice himself in some way to save his sister. Because he feels guilty about letting her go. Like, if she escapes, I think Theon is going to sacrifice himself.
I don't really know what to quite say. Theon's a weak character.
Which is why I think he's going to die, because I don't think he's
gotten so much attention in terms of the whole story. Like, he's going to have an important role to play at some point.
No, I
he's
agree
gonna
with you.
sacrifice-
That
he
is.
is
But
probably
I-
like a sacrifice.
I think he's going to
I just don't
sacrifice
know how
himself
it's
to
gonna
save
go.
either
He's not
Sansa
living.
or...
He's not living for sure.
No, for sure not.
It's like, I'm a dickless fuck.
I don't know if it's going to be for his sister or if it's going to be for Sansa.
I really actually just have to say that I dislike Sansa a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people
She's-
do.
I don't know anybody who
She's
likes
like
her.
a character
A lot of
that I'm
people
just
do.
like, can you just get it through your head that you are stupid? Like,
I think she's.
I'm happy that she's not really listening to Littlefinger. Like, in a sense,
grown,
like
she's grown a bit on that.
she
Yeah.
knows that like she owes Littlefinger a lot because he got the veil there, but at the same time she's not really. But she's still being manipulated by him in the ways that she doesn't realize.
Yeah.
and that annoys me. I'm like, God, can you just like not like think with like?
Littlefinger is
I hate him. I really want him to get him.
good.
Like,
Yeah.
I really
And
want
now
him,
he's fucking with Arya.
which is bad.
I know.
He should know
yeah.
better.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. I feel like Arya's smart enough to know what the fuck's going on. I don't like that.
I don't think that he's tricking her. She knows that he's playing her, and she's
I
gonna
feel
work
like
that.
I feel they're on equal playing fields right now. So
Yeah, that's what I
he,
thought.
he laid down his move. She caught the bait. She got it. Whatever.
But I think she knows that it was a trap. Like I don't.
Of course,
Like
that.
like I don't think they're showing it, but it's gonna play out that she always knew.
That's yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
I think we're all on the same
Yeah,
level.
like
playing
it's like the
field.
thing like she opens the thing, goes, "Oh, okay, I know what you're doing now. I'm gonna roll this up, put it back, and pretend, quote unquote, I wasn't here, but I know you saw me come in here,
Exactly.
and this
She
is what we're
knows.
doing now."
Like she's gonna talk to Sansa because she's obviously like, but she knows there's no way that Arya has done everything she's done and
be fucked by
doesn't
this
know.
sister.
She's so
To be
smart.
like,
She's so smart.
exactly, to
Yeah.
be like fooled by Littlefinger of all people.
Well,
That's what I
Littlefinger is a
think.
master manipulator.
Yes, but like,
I'm
okay,
sorry.
but
What'd you say?
I was saying it's not really a shame to be fooled by Littlefinger because he's a master manipulator.
but it's Arya. To anybody else, I would agree with you, but it's Arya. She's battled everybody. She has.
Well, let's look at it this way too. So, say Littlefinger does get the one up on her. I still think that she is intelligent enough and everything about that to be, if she got trapped, that she'd be able to work her way around it and she would get out of it. So I don't know. I agree that he's like a fucking crazy ass manipulator. Like he's such a great character. We love to hate him, but he's so good.
But
He's so
you
good.
know something bad's gonna happen because like that whole conversation he had with Bran, like it
Oh, that was
goes
great.
back to like third
Chaos
season.
is the ladder.
It goes back to like
He
the
was just
third
like-
season or something where he's
Like,
like,
what?
he
I give
How
you a
the fuck you know that
knife.
shit?
Yeah, I give you a knife. This is what you throw at me. What the fuck?
he
That's so
basically Bran basically said but didn't, like, hey, I know
your shit.
everything you have said.
Yeah.
I know everything you've done. I know your moves, which is why he gave that dagger to Arya.
You think people try to go after Bran?
No.
No, because after
He's not a threat. He's so disinterested. Like, he's the three-eyed
That-
raven, but he's so not a threat because he's so not interested in.
the sad part is with that is like, yeah, he's like, he doesn't care about anything, but nobody wants to fuck with that because they're like, he can take over shit and just do whatever the fuck he wants at this point. So
Yeah.
everyone's kind of like, let's let him sit by the tree and stuff. But like what you guys are saying with Arya and Littlefinger, my thing is like you're saying like, oh, if he gets the one up on her, I think they're playing a game because I think Arya's going like, what I want to do to this fucker is like killing him won't be enough, but fucking with his own mind games. And
I
when it
don't
gets
think-
towards the end,
I don't
it's all
think that
like,
Arya wants to kill him. He didn't out her. Like, he
I
at
thought
the
he,
one, no,
wasn't he on her
remember,
list?
He's not.
No.
He's not on it.
and
he's not on
remember,
her list.
he saw her at when Arya was, I forget where she was. She was at some castle, and she was like a little servant boy, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And he saw
was
her,
like-
and he was like, "I recognize you, but I'm gonna go about my business, and I'm gonna ignore it, and
You're
I'm gonna."
absolutely right, yeah.
So he's never really wronged her, but she sees that he's kind of being controlling about Sansa, and he's trying to lead Sansa into these wrong directions, and she sees that.
Well, she may let it happen.
But I don't think she wants to because she doesn't want Littlefinger to have rule over Winterfell.
Yeah, but she wants the people that she wants. She has her list, and she wants to fucking execute that list.
Yeah, but she's not above killing somebody on the side who wasn't on the list.
I mean, she's killed a lot of people.
Exactly.
She's Arya. She's
Well, that's what I'm
fucking
saying.
rad.
I'm wondering if that's like her mind game. Like killing Littlefinger wouldn't be enough. Like he'd be like, okay, you caught me, you killed me, ha ha ha. But like fucking him up on his own fucking mind game. Like if Arya's like playing the game, like, oh, okay, this is how it's gonna roll. I'm gonna put this back in the bed. Blah blah blah. But that's what I'm saying. Like
She
you got to
didn't put
the
it
end.
back. Did she put the scroll back in the bed? I think she took it with her.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, all they show is with the scroll, and then she leaves the room. I'm assuming she puts it back. Look, if we're saying she's playing the game or whatnot, but that's my assumption. Like, to mindfuck, like, Littlefinger like that, like, killing him wouldn't be enough, but totally playing him in his own fucking game, and then at the end be like, oh, I knew exactly what you were doing, that would destroy him before you kill him.
So I think Arya is the best character in the series,
Oh yeah.
and I'm firm on that.
I like that.
Like if we were
I'm
playing like an
still-
RPG or whatever, I would choose Arya.
I'm
If like I
still-
read her description, I'd be like, that's my character.
Yeah, you know why?
She's a fucking assassin.
She's a fucking assassin.
She's
Like,
fucking
I
assassin.
still love Daenerys.
Daenerys is
Don't get me
rad.
wrong,
and
Daenerys
everything.
is cool.
She got dragons and shit.
No, get me wrong.
I will
is
say
down in the
I-
ditches, and Arya's
Yeah,
the
but I
fucking
will
shit.
say that
Arya's
I
top.
do love that, like, this season, like, Daenerys' character growth has gone a little dark. Like, she's having to grapple with herself and, like, what she wants and, like, being, like, you know, this, like, freer of slaves and, you know, the, like, mother of dragons and, like, breaker of chains and all that. And she's having to go into Westeros and be like, dude, I can't be friends with everybody. Like, I have to kill people now. Like, this isn't where I was doing, like, I wasn't trying to, you know, kill innocent people before, but, like, I have to do that now. Like, I have to look at these things and think, hey, I may have to attack King's Landing, which is innocent people, you know, to prove the point. And she's doing that now. And I think that that's really cool for her character development because she's not like this, like, you know, innocent, like, person anymore. She's having to make decisions as a ruler for, like, you know, what is the greater good? What is she doing for the greater good?
And no, I get it. Like, I'll put it this way. Like, to me, like, I feel, yes, I like Daenerys should get on the throne. Like, she deserves the throne, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. But what I think is, like, what they want to do is, like, her going, like, look, me running all this is, like, impossible to do and everything like that. And I think they're going to pick certain people to rule, certain things like that. But what I'm saying, like, I love Jon Snow. Like, I like
he's
literally.
Gonna be, I think he's going to be the King of the North.
Like, yeah, that's, like, the thing and stuff like that. But, like, with Arya and everything, that's, like, yeah, she's, like, just fucking, like, holy shit. Like, this is a girl who was beat down for, like, so many seasons, and now it's all like, oh, I'm coming back in a big bag way. And just, like, laying the floor down. So, like, me, like, honestly, I'm like, yes, I'm like, Daenerys gets the throne, but I think she's going to be like, look, I couldn't have done this without all you people. You all know how to rule this kind of shit. We're going to kind of do it like this or whatnot. But I don't know. Like, to me, I think Jaime is going to kill Cersei.
I agree.
I think I don't know if Arya is going to kill Littlefinger at all or whatnot, but
she's going to kill Littlefinger. It's being set up so well that I think, like, she's going to kill him, and it's not going to, I don't think it's going to be this season. I think it'll be next season.
Oh, yeah, it'll definitely be
But, like, or it's going to be the season finale of this season. One of the two.
Yeah, it's either, that's the thing, like, it's either Littlefinger's going to die or the Uncle Greyjoy is going to die.
I think he's going to stick around till next season.
He's going to stick around till next
I
season?
just
Well, that's
feel
what I'm
like,
saying, like, out of the two characters, you got to pick one, that's got to be it, because everybody else is like, you're not going to kill him off yet. You're gonna wait till the next thing.
I feel like how it's gonna play out is Jon's gonna be the King of the North. Daenerys is gonna be like, you know, like she's gonna stick around King's Landing and stuff. And I think that, like, Tyrion is gonna go back to, like, Casterly Rock and rule. Like, I think those are gonna be the, like, because, like, there was something I read about, like, every Targaryen when they go into rule rules in threes. Like, there's always 3 of them, and that's like that's why there's 3 dragons, and each person has, like, a dragon rider. And so I think, like, Tyrion, Jon Snow, and Daenerys, they're gonna rule, like, the north, the south, and the middle. Like,
no, yeah, that's
and
exactly
I think
like
that they're gonna find out that they're all Targaryens, and so, like, because, like, Tywin Lannister has always said, like, you're no son of mine. Like,
yeah,
there's so many implications that, like, Tyrion is not a Lannister.
Yeah.
And I guess in the books it's even more so. Like, Tyrion has white hair.
Oh, okay.
Like a Targaryen, not like a Lannister.
Yeah,
it's not golden, it's like white like Daenerys is.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, there's more implication in the books that he's actually a Targaryen.
See, and that's what I always thought. Like, I was like, I think Jon was get his dragon, you know, Tyrion would get a dragon, so on and so forth. But actually, the one thing I thought would be, what I thought was funny was, like, when Jon did the dragon comes up and he touches it and everything, that, like, right off the bat, I was like, how did you train your dragon? I'm like, oh shit, he was a voice in the second one. So there you go. I tied 2 universes I was like, I tied 2 universes together. I was set. I was like, I'm on board. Let's do this.
Oh, man.
7 seasons in, I'm finally in. Let's go. But no, just
There's a crossover.
Yeah. Toothless.
I think Drogon is, like, the toothless of, like,
Yeah.
Drogon.
Game of Thrones.
You know what's sad? Okay, so
Everybody loves Drogon.
I have to point this out. So watching Game of Thrones, and I'm like, man, okay, so, like, even though it's, like, you know, quote unquote, like, you know, HBO, but it's still like cable and stuff like that, it's like, okay, they're not gonna have the best, like, CGI for like movies and stuff like that. But I'm looking at it going, like, the sad part is CGI is still pretty good, but you know, it's better than Dragonheart right now. Somewhere Sean Connery's going, fuck you, you son of a bitch! I put my heart into that movie
That was a big movie when it came out.
Yeah, it was.
because I had a big heart.
What do you think an episode of Game of Thrones costs?
Millions.
Billions.
Yes, several. But is it like 1 million, 10 million?
I'm gonna go with 5 to 6 billion.
I heard that like it took 3 months to film that.
The Battle of the Bastards.
Yeah. No, that and also equivalent to
The dragon.
The dragon one
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
existed.
Exactly. Yeah.
3 months.
3 months.
I bet the Battle of the Bastards was worse because you had actual people. It was on location. There was
Oh,
Oh
extras.
shit! Who did that
there was-
episode too? He actually filming. Oh fuck! What?
That was such a good one.
Okay, so
Sorry,
here,
I was literally Kevin
according
Smith just talking about that.
according to Game of Thrones Wikipedia, between 2012 and 2015, the average budget per episode increased from 6 million to at least 8 million. The sixth season budget was
way too
over
much.
10 million per episode for a season total of over 100 million for a series record.
Wow.
So literally, it is costing them like $10 million plus to make a single episode of Game of Thrones. You know what?
So what's like the payback on that?
Advertising.
Yeah, dude, like merchandise.
Well, I know
fucking-
merchandising, but advertising. But HBO doesn't have. They
Yeah,
advertise
no,
their own
it's-
shows.
It's your
The,
subscription fee.
Oh, the
the
subscription,
people,
that's
the
what-
people paying $15 a month to watch HBO.
Or have an awesome friend.
I mean, how many
You're welcome.
people turn their HBO on and off for certain shows? We don't have HBO all year. We turn it on for Game of Thrones and then we turn it off.
Oh, I've been watching a lot of stuff. I like it.
I mean, we also, we do Shudder, we do Hulu, we do Netflix,
Right,
we do
right,
Amazon,
right.
we do Comic-Con HQ.
I really like Shudder the most because they have like an excellent
That's
selection.
right,
of
dude.
curated-
Shudder. I was
Yeah,
telling you
Shudder.
about Shudder.
Yeah, you were telling me about
Shudder
that.
has gotten way better.
So
Yeah,
I actually
it's
haven't tried it yet. I've been,
$5 a month.
I've
It's
been,
such a good deal.
That's what
It's cheap as fuck,
I know.
dude.
I'm thinking about
So,
it. So
Sadako versus Kayako, like The Ring versus The Grudge, is not a good movie. Don't watch it.
Oh, okay. Oh shit! Fuck! Oh man. Well, I probably might just watch it anyways, just because I like to bash stuff.
It's not, you know why it'll be disappointing? Because it's not really a versus battle.
Ah.
They're not really fighting each other, which kind of sucks.
fighting themselves. It's a self-help movie.
Oh,
No, what I
shit.
was gonna ask is, speaking of subscriptions and stuff like that,
What?
of course, Disney announced
Their new subscription
their new
service.
subscription thing. So, I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark. You guys are Disney fans? You guys like Disney?
You know, I will probably. Here's the thing. I'm not anti Disney having a subscription channel. What I hope for them is that it will have classic movies that are not available on streaming right now, and I hope that Disney XD shows that are currently running will be on. Because right now on Hulu you can get old Disney XD, like stuff that's no longer running, like Tron Uprising, Gravity Falls, all of that. But like they're doing current shows on Disney XD, but you can't stream them anywhere. Unless you have like I don't even know if you can, like there's a way to stream them. Like unless you have a cable subscription.
Okay, I didn't want to interrupt you or anything like that. Everyone's probably in the room like, why is Steve this dumb fucking look at his face? No, okay, you just fucking blew my mind. I didn't even think of that. I was literally thinking of, like, they talked about they're removing, like, they're taking the Disney movies and Pixar films and stuff like that, like, films. Like, I was just thinking films. I didn't even think, like, to do, like, the Disney Afternoon shit that they, like,
Yeah,
here's
they're gonna-
DuckTales, here's
That's
this,
what
here's that.
and see, I would
Gargoyles?
if they're gonna
Kids
do that.
Incorporated.
If they're gonna do that, I would happily pay the money to have a Disney
that.
like separate subscription. But if it's only gonna be for current run like movies,
Yeah.
then I'm not about that.
Yeah,
But
no.
if they're gonna bring back like classic TV shows,
Oh.
if they're gonna do like old Disney Channel stuff, like
Mickey Mouse Club.
Mickey Mouse Club, Lizzie McGuire, like That's So Raven, like anything old.
Xenon.
Oh yes!
Brink.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
What was
Make
it,
my
Phil?
heart go boom, boom.
What was it,
My
Phil of the Future?
supernova girl.
Girl of the Future or something like
No,
that.
Phil of the Future.
Phil of the Future was a show,
Oh, yeah.
or I think, yeah.
You want
Fuck
But,
you.
like-
to bring
but
it?
so,
You
like,
want to
if-
bring it?
So
Fucking
if Disney's
crush
gonna
you.
bring back
Goof
like
Troops.
a lot of their like classic stuff like that, and they're gonna stream like the old classic Disney movies and stuff, then yeah, absolutely, I will
Yeah.
pay $15 a month to watch that. Like that is a worthwhile subscription for me.
Oh,
But
fucking
if it's
Aladdin
just gonna
TV
be
show?
like, but if it's just gonna be like stuff that's coming out now, like the
Yeah.
movies and stuff, then it's not gonna be really worth it. Like
No, that's what
I'm
I'm-
already buying those movies, and like for me, the subscription, like to watch it streaming, is just because I don't want to put my DVD in.
Right.
Yeah, no, that I've done that. I'm like, I own this, but fuck it.
Exactly.
Convenience.
but like Disney XD shows would be really like great because like that's even that is a premium cable channel. Like you can't, if you have standard cable, you can't get that. But they did like Tron Uprising.
Yeah, no, they did. Yeah, they had a couple.
Which was like. And then they did like Gravity Falls.
Yeah, they did Gravity Falls. They had like they had a Spider-Man cartoon.
The new DuckTales cartoon is Disney XD.
Yeah, that's Disney XD.
So
too,
like, if you're gonna have that stuff available for streaming, then I have no problem with it.
I started DVRing XD.
Actually, yeah, no, they got
IGN did a show. They have a show on there right now during the summer, and also Attack, like the
the
like
old
Kevin
Attack the
Pereira
Show.
from Attack of the Show, like the Attack, his company. They have a show on there too. They're like a half an hour. I record those. Just started. I've only seen one episode.
But yeah, though they started
because
when Disney started getting like
turn it off.
The Marvel property, they started doing like all those kind of shows.
But you know what? The Netflix like shows like like Daredevil and stuff. Netflix will keep those.
Yeah, Netflix is keeping those and Star Wars, I believe. They said.
anything not Disney like
original.
Centric,
Yeah.
Yes, and I
Disney
think that's
originals.
because. Well, I think that's also because, like, with, like, the Marvel shows and whatnot, Netflix is, like, flipping the bill for a lot of that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not Disney paying.
Well,
it's not even really Marvel paying. It's Netflix is paying for all of those things.
Which is actually a good example. It wasn't until we did Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Daredevil Season 2, and then we did Luke Cage. It wasn't until Luke Cage they actually put, like, Netflix, Marvel / Disney, property. Like that was the first time they put their name on like one of the Netflix shows. We were like, okay, now you guys are like, all right, you guys are doing good, like kind of thing. So except for Iron Fist, you kind of missed the mark on that one. Like honestly, it sucks. Okay, Defenders just came out, and I'm literally like, I really don't care about Iron Fist because I watched 2 episodes, which sucked because I watched 2 episodes and go like, oh man, I must be on like episode 5. Episode 3? What the fuck is this? Oh, god damn it, another fucking board meeting. Fuck this show. I am
it's
not
all board meetings?
Oh my god, it's fucking...
shit,
dude.
I might love it. That's what I fucking do all the time.
No, seriously, no.
It's like Law and Order. You hear like, dun dun.
Everyone always says... Everyone keeps comparing like the board meeting things to Law and Order. I'm like, dude, if it was fucking Law and Order, I'd be obsessed with Iron Fist right now. I love me some Law and Order. I love the detective side. I love the fucking procedural side. I was all about that shit. You throw some sex crimes in there? Damn it, I'm nutting like a motherfucker.
You like all of that Special Victims Unit.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, dude. Especially
Mariska Hargitay was your jam, right?
Probably. Who is that?
Benson.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. I don't know.
Dude,
don't know celebrity names.
I was all about the DAs.
No, some of the. I was all about all. Oh.
There were some DAs where I was like, "Oh shit,
but
what
I will
up?
say this,
Yeah, okay, bring it in."
But I'll say this.
I want to hear what you have to say.
That's what I love. You got some fucking badass cops. You got like Ice fucking T. You got.
I loved Christopher Maloney.
Oh, I love.
With his temper, I was like.
They were good opposites, and then he fucking left.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but it's like all the building on that. Then you got to throw in some BD Wong. It's like, oh, I'm a therapist. I'm gonna help you. Like, yeah, motherfucking BD Wong. He's gonna figure this shit out.
Dude, all I could think of with him was Father of the Bride, where he's like the gay wedding like consultant, and he's like, oh, Frank.
I love how you went that direction. Every time I see BD Wong, I'm always like Jurassic Park. It's all.
It's Velociraptor.
Yeah, the child's all like, well, you know, my
Velociraptor. And he's holding a fucking pencil. You're holding a fucking pencil.
It's like the uncle's all like, he's like, my uncle used to sneak in. He's all like, they're called Velociraptors. And the kid's like, what the fuck are you talking about? My uncle molested me. You're talking about dinosaurs? What the fuck, BD Wong? But then what I love is like you get J.K. Simmons as a therapist, like literally like very calm and stuff, and then he's like you see him in the Spider-Man movies all like, give me peanut butter.
He's not a therapist, isn't he the captain?
No, he's not the captain. No, oh shit, who's the captain? It's SVU. It's not J.K. Simmons.
I thought it was.
No, J.K. Simmons is the therapist in that.
No,
shit.
he's not. No.
He's a therapist in that.
No.
Oh, yes, he's a therapist in that.
No.
Because you know why? Because he was filming Oz at the same time as doing SVU, and he's all like, I can only be a therapist because I'm getting raped in prison in Oz, so I need to sit down.
I need to take it easy. Been through a lot.
Oh, he was. Who was the? So who's the captain then?
That's what I am. You didn't even make the joke. I am awesome tonight. I'm gonna listen back to this. It's just gonna be like.
Oh, it was Dan Florek, who looks almost exactly like J.K. Simmons.
He does, but he doesn't. So, but
That dude.
Yeah, similar.
Okay, it was close enough.
Yeah, no, like
Almost always right.
look. No, you're going against me. I know.
For the
Look,
one
when
time
everybody else was
you were
learning
wrong
in
last
school, I was learning this shit.
You're like watching SVU.
I'm watching SVU. They're all like, Steve, you failed your math test. I don't know what getting.
But I know who the captain and the therapist on SVU were. What do you know about SVU?
Yeah, but I guessed who it was right at the beginning,
The guy's all like,
and I was right.
he's like, that's great, but I don't know why you wrote like, man tied to a tree, stabbed several times, and his penis has been removed and disemboweled.
Great episode.
Great episode.
That actually sounds like an
Season-
episode of CSI, not SVU.
Season 5, episode 6.
Damn, you're right.
Fuck you, man. You get an A. You don't have to show up for school anymore.
I don't know who this kid is. Get him on the payroll.
I don't know who this kid is. I know what he is. What? Awesome.
Fuck that.
Oh.
Fuck that.
But, yeah, I don't know what else we can talk about. I think, I'm starting to believe these all should just be called Socially Awkward Rabbit Hole 1, Rabbit Hole 2, and Rabbit Hole 3.
We just go down the different tunnels in our hole. Welcome to our hole. Which way would you like to go? Left? Check out episode 4.
Episode 4. Wait, you weren't even on that episode.
I know.
Matthew, when did you
Check it out.
join? Which episode did you join? Do you know?
For what? The show?
Yeah, the show.
Like 7.
Fuck, I was gonna say 7 too.
Friends of the show.
I'm gonna sound bad. It's gonna suck when we go back and look and be like, oh, we were way off.
damn, dude, it was like 48.
Like 80 of the episodes were just Steve talking to himself and Eric talking to himself. I don't know why they didn't decide to record together, but that was on them and
I
whatnot.
must have skipped all those.
But I want to give a shout out still to Nagy. Thank you for liking the page
Nagy!
radio and liking the show.
Nagy.
Nagy, very curious what show you listen to. Oh, you know what I even thought about too? It didn't even
What?
occur to me, and I should not even think like him, elderly person, wants to listen maybe to the radio and stuff like that. Guess what? Baseball, Ballpark Bros.
There you go.
Could be Ballpark Bros. But yeah, so
It could be.
I love balls.
Oh my god, that's horrible. You're old. You like baseball. It could be ballpark, bro.
Well, Eric fits the.
No, we like Eric.
We like Eric, even though he's retired and looks at squirrels.
He does look at squirrels.
He's not going to listen to this.
Yes, he is.
Do you think so?
It's fucking Eric.
Eric, tweet us. Hashtag I didn't. Hashtag I did.
Eric, if you listen to this, write in the chat and say.
Oh no one's in the chat.
No. If you're listening to this, like our little group thing, write the word "I jump through holes." If you write "I jump through holes," then we'll know.
we know.
The funny thing is, you and I aren't gonna remember, and he's gonna write "I jump through holes," and we're gonna be like, "What up?" And we try to find some gift to write back, like some dude jumping through a hole, like. I jumped through holes too. Cool, dude.
It's gonna be great because I'm gonna see it first and just go, "What the fuck?" You're not gonna see it till 9.
I'm the one that fucking wrote it. Oh, Eric wrote it.
No,
I was You're right. Oh shit.
Because that's what wakes me up in the morning. Not my alarm. Fucking. I saw a squirrel, guys.
All right, let's be cool.
No, I love
Eric.
I love Eric.
I jumped through holes.
No, seriously, if he does it, like I'm gonna laugh if none of us remember. Like I'm literally gonna be like, I'm gonna let Matthew answer first and see if I can piggyback on this and save myself.
Yo, so we should wrap up. I gotta hit up an Orange Julius.
Really? Wait, what? Why?
Those still exist?
Sweet. Can I go?
I'm just kidding.
Oh man.
I thought it
yeah,
would be a
hope so.
funny like. Whoa. Okay. Well, Matthew's.
Yes, but we want to thank our guests for coming on the show. Stubbs, Sarah Stubbs, the Geeks Who Eat. Where can people find you if they're looking for you on the interwebs?
Number 2, geekswhoeat.com, or anywhere else we're at Geeks Who Eat.
We are really trying to hit 10,000 followers on Instagram, so dude, follow us.
Boom.
Please.
Dude.
Yeah, you need to follow them because you know why? They're friends of the show.
Friends of the show.
We're gonna have some great giveaways coming up. We're doing a recipe for It, which means movie tickets for It, people.
I know, that's what I was saying. I was like, what up with that? Because I'm about to jump in on that shit because we about to see that.
Yeah.
We have that, and then we're actually doing like a weird like documentary style movie called A Trip to Spain, and we're actually giving away like run of engagement tickets, which means basically like you can go
A trip to
anytime it's
Spain?
showing.
Oh,
I wish,
well,
right? So we're doing
Spain's friends of the show.
we're doing giveaways for tickets for that, and
Nice.
we've got lots of movies coming up. So check us out. Check out the show.
Yeah, definitely check them out because they do wonderful recipes, and you can win. I've won a couple of times. It's not because they're friends of the show. Like, literally, she'll be like, Sarah's like, oh, you won. And I'm like, oh, cool. She's like, no, you won. Like, you literally won. I'm like, oh, cool. Like,
You're not that cool. I don't give you special treatment.
yeah, I don't get special treatment. In fact, if I do win, when I show up, she hits me with spoons.
I'm like, God, why are you here?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Yeah, she was the one that actually sent me that. She's like, leave 5 minutes during Annabelle. You're not going to miss much. Oh, okay.
I'm just doing what you
I
said.
came back. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh, man.
What?
Yeah, listen to Not Another B-Cast to find out what happened during Annabelle when we saw it. Oh,
And also don't forget our new hashtag on that show. So definitely check that out. If you haven't listened to that episode, it's amazing.
Okay, I'll have to listen.
I think we actually gave you a shout
yeah,
out.
we actually talked about how you weren't going to listen on the show.
Yeah, my co-host is
And it's
like,
pretty
oh, he
funny.
won't listen. I'm like, oh, actually, Matthew sometimes listens. Like,
I
he'll
do.
hit me up with stuff and be like, oh, hey, I like this episode. I'm like, oh,
I
cool,
do.
nice.
This is absolutely correct.
I do like that.
Did you
So-
listen to the Annabelle episode?
I did not
He
listen.
might
man.
not, but though he might not listen to it because I did tell him like I know he's gonna see it once it hits like HBO and stuff like that.
Ah.
So I think he wants to hold off on that.
But all of our jokes, I think, were pre-spoiler. I thought our shout out to Matthew was pre-spoiler.
I want to say yes, but I want to say
Because wasn't it during like horror news type thing, and we were talking about the drinks, weren't we? Like when we made the Boulevardiers.
Yes.
So I think this was pretty early in the show when we were like, oh, he's not gonna listen.
Well, it's gonna make me listen now.
Yeah.
You guys convinced me.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys talk about me?
It's all positive.
We did talk about you.
Thanks.
Well,
guys.
first off, someone
What up?
tried to make it negative. I'm like, no, I'm turning this into a positive.
Yeah, fucking pro life that bitch.
Yeah, that's what I did. I pro life everything now. Got me kicked out of work.
Oh, that's pretty pro life.
It really was.
Wow. Oh, sorry, bro.
Sorry, Froyo. Wah, wah.
Yeah, pro,
Anyway, so Matthew, you know where people can find you, right?
What
on
up?
The interwebs. It's easy. You just go to on any media, just Matthew Renfro.
Matthew Renfro.
And I'm the same way at Matthew Renfro. No, I'm just kidding. At Stephen Mooney Jr. All right, so I don't think that's going to wrap up this episode. Matthew, do you have some closing music for us before we drop out?
Fuck that shit, I'm out.
Yeah, that's the one I was going with, but I didn't know if you had another one you want to play.
Oh, I can after that.
Okay, sweet. So until next time, kiddos.
Bye,
you
guys.
You better...
Thanks, guys.
Oh, shit. Who should I end the
Good
show
to
with?
see you. What?
I'm trying to think of a character.
Do Jack Nicholson.
I can't do that.
Do Jack Nicholson.
Vincent Price.
I can't do that. Let's
Dude,
find a character
why?
Steve
Who-
can't do.
Do Jack Nicholson.
I can't do Jack Nicholson. At least I don't think so. I mean, it's probably going to sound really bad to be like,
Abraham Lincoln.
yeah, bet I tap that sass.
Jack Nicholson.
You better tap that sass.
Not bad, dude.
Not bad.
That's good.
It's not good.
It's not bad though.
It was a good way to close out the show.
There we go.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.